Welcome, my friends, back to Marvel Snap. The devs have given us Quantum Tunnel, a secondary lockjaw who is going to be the best doggo. We're going to see how many ranks we're able to climb alongside this new featured location. So we know what a good lockjaw deck is. Now, it's been at a midpoint in the meta for a little while now, but the kicker here is going to be finding what is not only a good lockjaw deck in and of itself, but also what is a good lockjaw deck that is able to win the mirror matchup. Subterranea is going to make this incredibly painful, I tell you. Oh man. All the rocks. Yeah, that slows us down a lot. It's honestly a solid counterattack. I'm wondering if we want to run something like Rock Slide to give the opponent rocks. We'll see how it goes. Urko, how's it going? How's your week been, man? It's great to see you. I'll just hold on to the rock. I don't care. Let Sunspot grab the energy. Thanos is like, yep, I wish the Reality Stone could unwrite the rocks when it changes the vault over. That is not the case. Throne Room. I think I give them Goblin over here because they're starting to fill up. They could be running a little bit of Destruction alongside the stones, which would hurt us, but we'll see, What's up? Good luck. You're at 95 right now. Royal Knight, sounds like you're right on the cusp. Hope you're able to push over. I would say that I would race you to infinite, but I am well behind. Zach, how's it going? Good to see you. Great to have everybody on the stream. Man, we're not hitting. Have I tried the Maoguai deck? I have not yet. He's running the Rock Slide in there, right? It could be that I just pass here and then play Infinite to Throne Room, right? And pray that Sunspot is big enough. We can also give the Wasp as a little bit of a helper. It's been tough for you this time, getting up those last 5 ranks. That's where people start going try hard, right? It can get rough. They give us the vault? Hold on. What's the game plan here, Thanos? What's the game plan here? I'm worried. Not that this Wasp actually does anything, right? Because they've got the Soulstone. There we go. Victory. All right, they have the Hawk in there as well. I love it. We'll have to try it. I want to try this deck just a little bit more to get us started, and then we're going to start branching out. I also kind of want to try a Mr. Negative deck. I was puzzling how I wanted to bring Mr. Negative into Quantum Tunnel, and because of the recent adaptations of like Panther Negative, I wasn't feeling super confident on showcasing it in last night's video, so here we are. Had some luck this morning running the MODOK Quantum Tunnel. That's awesome, Zach. I hope you gained many cubes. What can we do with cloning vats? Like, Thor to cloning vats is always nuts, right? Because then if you get Mjolnir, you can just pop off. We'll try it. We have Quantum Tunnel, so I don't have to set up Lockjaw. Yes. Ooh. Morak prevents me from getting that extra play. I think I Jubilee the Quantum Tunnel. It both plays into the location and you counter it with the rocks. Nice, nice. I mean, I know Mega Maoguai is an incredible deck builder. It'd be fun to mess around with what he's been working with. There. I imagine that a lot of other people are going to be doing so as well. We have 2 rocks in the deck right now. Though they traded their Rock Slide down to a Sentinel, which is not great for them. And we redrew Jubilee. Don't mind if I do. Feeling hard stuck at 80 this season, Will? Yeah. I feel like you hit a strata at the 80s of where you just hit meta deck, meta deck, meta deck. It's tough. Infinite is usually only like, what, 5% of the player base? I'm starting to feel like they need to reform the system a little bit. Not demote people as much. We'll go Sunspot here. Set up our Thor. Once again, we get the Quantum Tunnel. We'll go Jubilee there. You've got Ghost in your token shop. Can't decide if you should keep her pinned or not. Royal Knight, it's all about your goals. Do you like control? And do you have enough tokens to be able to get Kang as well? Because I feel like it's going to be Ghost plus Kang that could really pop off. Kang getting to show you what the opponent is doing on the final turn. Ghost guaranteeing that your control cards go afterwards to be able to catch them out. There's some crazy things in there, I think. And this is brilliant. They got the Prof X. It's a fun tech card, but I think it backfires more often than it helps. No, you have 200. Okay, if you've got 200, I would not keep her pinned. My priorities, I think that Stature might be the best card releasing this month, but Kang obviously is the highest profile. So I would let Ghost go. Let her downgrade a couple times and in a number of months pick her up. I think she's good, but I don't think she's 6,000 tokens good. You got to 88 last season, so you guess it's not too bad being 80 now. You just haven't climbed in like 4 days. Well, the featured location could be what shakes you out of the slump, Will. That's often what it is for me, is I'll get hung up for a while on one thing and then finally be able to break out based on some new deck iteration that I give a go. We'll play Sunspot here. Unfortunately, holding Goblin. We have everything that we want summoned from deck. Ooh, Xandar. Okay. I'll go Thor. Yeah, I think I still set up Thor. You love the new Scarlet Witch, both Avatar and the variant? Yes! The Scarlet Witch and the Daredevil? The Scarlet Witch and the Daredevil are crazy good. I don't know. I feel like the Elektra and then the Vision are a little bit lower down, but at the same time, they are not the highest profile cards in terms of using them. Gato, good to see you. Always great to have you guys hanging out on the stream. But messing around with Quake in the new location is quite fun. Quake with the new location, Max Schumer. So you get to fill it up like early and then Quake to shuffle it away and shake up what the opponent is doing. That sounds incredible. Why did they play Onslaught to Xandar? They now have to play turn 5 right here. I don't think that's what they wanted. But I'll play Mjolnir, Wasp, and heck, do you play Jane Foster here? You play Jane Foster here, right? Because the Mjolnir is cycling and the Wasp is cycling. Jane's gonna pull him back. Sure, Jane gets traded for Vision, America, Jubilee. Jubilee's a loser. Vision and Chavez at least hold point value. The alternative is just trading like Green Goblin and 2 points on Sunspot for one of those. So yeah, I think that this is it. We hit. Leech in the deck has been a menace with the featured location. So Gato, I was wondering about running Leech, but then I feel like everybody's running Infinite. I didn't want to Leech their Infinite, so maybe I'm being cowardly in not running Leech myself. Yep, thoughts to Gato with the Dude Scarlet Witch. Ooh, Limbo. Okay, so what is the Onslaught payoff? What do we think, guys? Magic Wave Sunspot Onslaught? Is it the Gatling gun? Is it... we got the Jubilee. Alright, bring him back, bring him back. Cycle me, this time give me Vision. And the amazing thing is, Vision can leave now, and then... Well, it doesn't really matter because my deck is empty. We're holding everything. If you Goblin on Lockjaw, he tries to go across and then Lockjaw shuffles him, whichever side of the board he ends up on. I'm going to hold Magneto as the control piece, because I'm assuming whatever they play to Onslaught is going to be a 3 or a 4, like Wong, like Mystique. Slide that off. Don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Do I just like Mjolnir? Mjolnir pass? Yeah. We Mjolnir pass, because then Infinite She-Hulk combo is available, or Magneto She-Hulk combo is available. I think we're doing incredible. Why am I running Goblin in this deck, if you don't mind you asking? Yeah, so the idea with the Goblin is that if it gets pulled from Lockjaw, it will sail across. Oh, Shuri. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. The goal with the Goblin is that if it gets pulled by Lockjaw, you get an extra open space on your Lockjaw lane The other goal is that if you're just holding it in hand and the opponent sets up lockjaw, you can sail it across to take away one of their lockjaw spaces. So they just played it to be able to get old Zabu. They played Onslaught Magic to get old Zabu Shuri. Why? Why? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Also, we gypped ourselves on our own. Why did we play Mjolnir? Then locked out the Infinite. We have to play Magneto now. I don't know, I'm ahead everywhere. How can I possibly lose? Even if they have a Onslaught Zabu. 6 cards in hand and loading up a Shuri. It's like Hawk, Rock Slide, Big Rock Slide. I think we got it. Move the Shuri. What's it gonna be? Odin. Chat? Victory. Did you feel like you're playing slots in Snap? Yes. It's a great feeling. The idea was that you play Odin to immediately reactivate the Shuri to then get a 4-point yellow jacket. That was they snapped. They snapped on an Odin creating a 4-point yellow jacket, and then they spammed the emotes until I muted them. I don't know. Let's see, Royal Knight. Do I think a card that would let you silence an opponent's card would be too strong? Let you choose a card to silence. I wish they had something like that for Dracula. Ooh. So you're saying leech a card on the board, right, Royal Knight? I actually think that a leech effect to be able to hit cards on the board would be kind of cool. I think it would be kind of cool. We kind of have Enchantress already, but you are in a more broadly applicable area. I like the concept. When are they going to add the setting for auto mute? Yeah, Gato. Someday. If only. Finally pulled Mysterio. Grizzly, that's incredible. What's a good deck for Mysterio? Anything. So, I've been loving her alongside Bast, but obviously that's like a higher series card. Mysterio is really good in the Sarah Miracle. Sarah Miracle is coming back. You play Sarah, you play Bishop, you play Mysterio. The Mysterio coming in does great things for Bishop. Also, anything that buffs Mysterio in hand is going to apply to his illusions. He's also good in Patriot. He's also good in Bayro, so you've got a ton of options. I don't like any of the things that I have right now, though. We'll play Thor. I guess it's just Asgardian duo. Thor, Foster, etc. Smooth-brained opponent. You love it when you hit those smooth brains. You got the Red Goblin variant yesterday, looking for any excuse to run Green Goblin. Never stop, do it here. It's I found decent success with Green Goblin in my decks right now. I think I'm not feeling super optimistic about this one, but we'll go ahead for the Jane Foster. I can hold on to Wasp, right? Because I get Mjolnir for 6, and then I draw for 7. I don't even know if there's something that I draw that... Well, I'm drawing Chavez. Yeah. The Spider, good to see you. Red Goblin is the sickest variant, period. He might be. Red Goblin might be the best variant. Okay. Does Magneto making some kind of hero play cinch it up? Hellcow Swordmaster, pull them out. Drop the Mjolnir. Drop the... put the hammer down. Put the Wasp in here. Saltcat, what's your big plan? Specifically, what's your big plan after Hellcow and Swordmaster are pulled away? It's a chance, but I don't love it. Ooh. All the swarms. Come on. What's my rank right now? We're at like 80. I think we're at 80 right now.
Mjolnir, to me.
Remarkably close. So if I just played Magneto on mid, we would have won. Oof, oof. Well, no. I wouldn't, because if I played Magneto on mid, there wouldn't have been a space to move away the Swordmaster. Yeah, they had it on that one. Mystical Being, good to see you. Yeah, he's got so many swarms. Don't know how you feel about the current location. Afraid that anything you play there will be, will pull negative back out if you play Mr. Negative. We're gonna try Mr. Negative deck. I wanted to warm up with this one, and then we'll go into some other deck tech that I've seen. And Mr. Negative is certainly on the list for today. Was faced with the choice of spending your gold on the Daredevil bundle and the Red Goblin variant, or save for the upcoming Deadpool bundle for the progression. Chose the cool variants. Cool variants, man. They look amazing. They look amazing. Let's go ahead, play Thor. Dude, if Mirror Dimension becomes the extra quantum tunnel, both of us are to the moon. We're like pulling Mystique or Taskmaster out prematurely. Yeah, the Mr. Negative deck we're gonna have to be very careful with. But I think there is something there. Like, I think it's gonna be worth trying. Now, do I want double Lockjaw, or do I actually want to cycle Lockjaw? Do I want to cycle Lockjaw? I have Chavez, Vision, Jubilee, which are all winners. The Green Goblin is nice as well. The Wasp is a loser. So anything that we cycle here is actually pretty good. But I could also play like... No, I can't because of the one cost. Okay, I could play... I think I'm going to do it. Lockjaw, goodbye. You just want to get Shuri at this point? I do too. I want to get... Like, Shuri just seems like a freebie. It's crazy. Yes, Mjolnir's in the deck as well. We get the Vision, which is amazing. And then we get the Mjolnir. Alright, up the Thor.
To me.
And then Jubilee will cycle. Started this morning forgetting about the featured location, was still winning with Sarah. Sarah Control Rich, I think, is pretty solid. Okay, we can go Jane to pick up Wasp. Though, here's the thing. The Quantum Tunnel is lost to us. Quantum Tunnel is completely lost to us. Where do we want to be able to pick up our wins? We can go Green Goblin here, and then be able to play... Well, it's just going to be like She-Hulk. I might as well play Jane Foster because she's more points. Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't feel great. You need 1.3k tokens and 4.3 credits. Don't think it'll be enough. Mystical Being. Oh, for the Shuri. Yeah. Would Beast work well after cycling in a few things from the Quantum Tunnel? Beast would be interesting, but you don't want Beast picking up the big bodies. You want Beast picking up the little bodies. Because with his energy discount, he can make the little ones much easier to replay than a couple of the big pieces. You do get to repeat some of the on-reveal abilities. If you're running like Okoye Scorpion, you're doing like a really low energy curve on-reveal Lockjaw deck, I could see it happening. And I could see this being a retreat. Right? Like, what are we doing? We're toast. He should have snapped 2 turns ago. I agree. That's the only reason that I was still in. Is because he hadn't. That was supposed to be a snap on the opponent's side. Oh, Rich, you got the Luchador Drax? Nice. Hovering around rank 63 for the past few days, been running the Lockjaw deck. Hoping this hot location is the boost you need. Never stop, it very well could be. You ran Beast this morning, and it was 45% goodish. Okay. You know what? That feels pretty fair. Feels fair. Just completed Series 3. Should you buy Shuri, all your tokens? Yes. If you have all of Series 3 and you get Shuri, you are off to the dang races right now. Now, of course, you want Sauron for, like, the fully optimized list, but short of getting Sauron, you're still going to be killing it. I guess I just throw over the Goblin. And then we play like Jubilee over here to Quantum Tunnel. Everyone is running Leech. It's annoying. You know, Neo, I have not seen that many Leech myself. I wonder if it's a regional thing. Like my my matchmaking region is Pacific and Asia. I've not been seeing it too much, which makes me feel great. You were struggling in the 50s. Honestly, you ran the TLSG deck. Man, did it work? Got you to the 60s. I love it, Rich. I love it. Managed to pull yourself back to 33.7 this morning using lockjaw, playing against obvious bots. I mean, lockjaw is a good list. People are saying that it's going to be one of the more meta lists. So I have Mjolnir. That means that I could play Foster now, get Mjolnir, cycle Mjolnir, play probably not Magneto. It could be Magneto. It depends on our read. We could play She-Hulk or Magneto to Blunder Castle. Do I snap, though? I mean, I'm coming from behind. Why are they playing Rescue, guys? What's the point of Rescue in this deck? And why specifically the... Is it just because it's energy efficient? It feels like a mid-place. You could play it on. Or you could be happy if it's summoned by Lockjaw, or you could be happy playing it away from Lockjaw. You want to try getting Leech in your Lockjaw deck? It's in the classic version of the deck, but right now I feel like everybody's running Infinite. So I'm trepidatious on leeching their Infinauts. What happens if you play Green Goblin to the tunnel? It goes across, but then it cycles. Alright, they're done. Victory. Rescue is standard in Sarah, so we think this is more Sarah. Yeah, that was probably more Sarah. Rescue is just so energy efficient, right? We are not climbing fast, but we are positive win rate. Not sure what happened to the Max Greco, but his Black Widow variant is rough. Normally his are so good. I'm not sure I've seen the new Black Widow. Are we saying that, wait, it's not in one of the bundles, is it? Normally his are very clean. Cycles on their side or yours? It sails to their side, but then drops into our deck, and we get a new card on our side. This is good, but Subterranea is going to be a pain. Be ready for rocks incoming. Lots of rocks. Case in point. Are you guys ready for more odd interactions? I'm full of them because I've been playing the Lockjaw Thanos. If you have Death's Domain, but Lockjaw is set up at Death's Domain, the card will be destroyed, and then Lockjaw will shuffle nothing to the deck but still pull up a new one. What about if Lockjaw is set up to Luke's Bar, you ask? Nobody asked in chat, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The card bounces back to hand, and Lockjaw does not shuffle anything. I think I just Jubilee over here. Ghost just released? Yes. Ghost is new. Ghost is here. They buff our Thor. You took out Rescue as you felt she's not great on the last turn, so you put in Drax, and you much prefer that. Really, Rich? You actually prefer the Drax to ye old Rescue. Here's the thing, guys. What if Jane Foster? What Jane Foster will do is she will pull 2 rocks and Wasp, and then is guaranteed to be a real card that comes back. Does that matter? I don't know. What does it give me on the final turn? Just Chavez. Oh, man. Yeah, Lockjaw's a magician. Lockjaw's a magician, and you never know what trick he's gonna pull. Also, did you know if a card gets leeched and then gets brought back to deck and then resummoned or redrawn, it gets its ability back? Sending a leeched card back into your deck refreshes it. Who knew? I think I go Jane. It's Jane over here. It's Jane over here because then I can Chavez on mid and drop the Wasp on the Lockjaw and pray that that's going to be my Infinite. Oh, you're right. It doesn't pull the rocks. I was like 0 power and 0 cost are the same. Yeah. Here we are. So we go you, and we hope. Interesting that they played Jane. They've got the exact same idea that we do. Oh, we need to be snapping. We're not converting our win percentage into any cubes. Hey, Teddy. Newer fan, but enjoying this stuff. You have enough gold for the negative bundle. Worth it for the tokens or hold for something later? Yes, it is definitely worth it, Blake. But also, you will be getting a Deadpool bundle with tokens that's going to be cheaper later on in the season. So, that's the one caution that I give to you, is that you might want to hold for that one if you want to be a little bit more budget friendly. But also, if you like Mr. Negative, like, it's a cool variant. Let's give him the Goblin. Yeah, Jane Wright was better. Lockjaw's going into all your decks now. There you go. You can shake off the leech. Max Recco Widow is not bad. The nullified one is Chef's Kiss. Ooh, the... Yeah, the... What was it? Nullified Black Widow is so good. She's hopping. She's got the drip. Still dreaming of doing the Wong Shuri into Cosmo and Taskmaster on the last turn. How are we doing? Wong plus Shuri into Cosmo and Taskmaster on the last turn. It would be a lot of control. Apparently Ghost does not switch priority mid-turn. Is she worth buying? Doesn't switch priority mid-turn? No. So I don't think she's worth buying, period. But I do think she's interesting. The only case where I would buy her is if you have 12,000 tokens and you know that you are going to be getting... Oh, they got the Cosmo. It hurts so... Cosmo for my Wasp? Yeah. You can have this one. Enjoy. But basically, I see Ghost plus Kang the Conqueror together being the most lethal control deck the game has ever seen. So if you want to invest in having that day one, that would be the only thing I would say to buy Ghost for. Otherwise, I would wait for her to get cheaper. I think she's going to be good, but not at Series 5 level price. Is Subterranean the secret featured location to sabotage Quantum Tunnel? You've seen it so much. I feel you, Gato. We've already had it multiple times ourselves today. Something feels so good about playing Thor, Jane Foster, Mjolnir, Odin to the same location in that order. It does. The Asgardian core just feels good. Like, their identity as a thematic synergy is fantastic. I love it. Can't wait for the Deadpool bundle to come. You desperately need the tokens. I do too, ACG. Because I want Stature and I want Kang. Giant Cosmo fears no man. This is true. I just don't know how... I mean, it would be funny to have the big doggo, but what are we really gaining this fighter? Ghost only seems good in the Shuri decks? Why would it be the Shuri decks? You want... It's like Ghost is good in control, right? We'll play Lockjaw on mid. Is a Daredevil bundle worth it? Because you don't have Daredevil yet, but you do have Elektra. So, you're really just buying the variants, right? Daredevil is fine. If you love the variants, you could get it. If you don't love the variants, I would pass. We'll go Jubilee here. Let's agree, if you don't have Shuri, you're not buying Ghost. Urko, you also think that Shuri is the key with Ghost? Why is it Shuri? You go... It's so... Your opponent goes first. So it protects you? Lockjaw all day, so boring. Mystical Being will trade it up. We're going to play Mr. Negative at some point here, but yeah, we're going to see a ton of Lockjaw. Is it even possible to have that many tokens, Kaz? Only if you are a big hoarder. You like the Daredevil bundle. The variant is dope. The variant is so good. Alright, we got the Infinite, which is amazing for us. They Beast bounced away? Okay. I don't know. Is it Jubilee here? Or is it like Foster? It's probably Foster because that pulls Wasp for a free cycle. I feel pretty good about this one. You won't get Shang-Chi? Okay, so that's the idea. I can see that. The key is the current meta. Yeah, it could be. To avoid the Shangs, I got it. No, I know, Mystical Being. The ladder is going to be just all Lockjaw. So I wonder if we need to run... Like, we're going to try the counter meta. Run some Rock Slide. Run some Shang-Chi ourselves. So this guy doing fun stuff with Thanos bounce. I always love seeing a Thanos bounce player succeed. I feel like I partially pioneered that deck. So if I Magneto, I could pull the Bishop, which I don't really want to do. But also, because they're going to score the Ant-Man, I feel like they have to be playing over here to finish off the Ant-Man. Then I would want to play the Magneto to get those extra 2 points. Do they run Shang-Chi? 8 cubes? Why? Why? I feel like this deck doesn't usually run Shang-Chi, but they could always have it. There's a chance. For 8 cubes. If you don't have Shang-Chi, is there another way that you're beating me? Destroyed cards are 1 stone, so you don't have all the stones. You could get Big Thanos if you're holding all of the other stones. I'm gonna regret this, right? Cycle me. Thor. Magneto. Val. Got it. Great. I said in my Valk video, nobody ever expects it. It's true. Don't get hit by the Rainbow Road very often. Woof. Woof woof. Why does everyone say that Shuri will be nerfed, but no one mentions the best card in the game getting a change? Arrow should be changed? Rich, you want to see another nerf to Oreo? Well, people love Oreo. She's already down to 7 power. I don't know if she's going to get nerfed. I feel like she probably just stays. If only I had Leech. Yeah, there we go. We got the counterfactual. We needed Leech there. Hey.
Victory.
The Valk, the Valk. Valk is why you want Ghost? Valk is fun. I wish that Valk was a 4-cost though. I feel like Valk fits more as a 4-cost. All the other control cards are 4-costs. Rich, you would say that Arrow could be a 5-0 with that ability? That's crazy. I don't think she could be a 5-0. I don't think anybody plays her as a 5-0. Now her ability is powerful. Earlier you played White Queen, got a Valkyrie, and then Leech. Of course they retreated. That's amazing. It's amazing. The White Queen tech of knowing what they have is really fun. Hey, Proxy. Watch the YouTube vids. Is the Pro Bundle worth it? You're stuck in Pool 2 right at the beginning of Pool 3. Want to stop getting waffle stomped? So, Pro KZ, if you are somebody who... If like your hobby budget for the game is going to have you spending that much, the $100, the Pro Bundle is definitely worth it. It gives you effectively $125 of value for $100. So that's your metric. Now, if you're budgeting out for the rest of the year and you're like, I won't buy the Battle Pass, but I will buy the Pro Bundle, that's the Battle Pass is more value. So if you just dribble out buying the Battle Pass over the year, rather than the Pro Bundle, you'll get more in the long run. I think I go Jubilee. We just keep on holding on to like Lockjaw plus Wasp to Shuri's Lab, maybe? No, it's probably the Dark Dimension, and it's hidden. Yeah, something like this. Hey Daddy, been playing your deck for the past 2 hours and got too many wins, 52 to 63. The deck is awesome. P Rogue, I love to hear it, love to hear it. She is clearly better than Shadow King. Yeah, you're right, Urko, but still, like, I don't know. She, well, is she clearly better than Shadow King? Because Shadow King resets your cards as well. You could be resetting your cards in a beneficial way and the opponent's cards in a negative way. I feel like there's a way that you read it where... Okay, so they shuffled off the Green Goblin. Wow, oh, Lemuria prevented Jubilee from revealing. They're playing Magneto because they got the bump up in energy from the Time Stone. They pulled She-Hulk, which is amazing. You shuffle, would love to see Chavez. Okay, that gives me Wasp right back. Sunspot shuffles. And Infinite. Yeah, so that's a belated snap. If I had been a little sharper on evaluating where we were, we probably should have snapped earlier. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Victory! Bishop gains 1 power if he's swapped in on Tunnel. Would that also happen with Lockjaw? Yes. I believe so, Ricardo. It's a bit of a niche case. Will you be able to raise your CL level fast, though? Because you're losing pretty much every match with the Pool 2 deck against full-blown Pool 3 decks. Yeah. So... Well, I guess we don't know what the Battle Pass card is. Well, we do. For next month, it's going to be Nimrod. I would still say, ProKZ, that for like the long-term health of the account, I would spend the money on the Battle Pass as opposed to the Pro Bundle. And this season, when your early Pool 3 is going to be hard. It's always hard. So like my free-to-play account did not hit Infinite the first season that we were early Pool 3. But then every other season, it has been able to hit Infinite. We'll go with Thor here. So many rocks, guys. Subterranea actually is the hidden featured location. The Kingdom Dude, ranked 93. Amount of people playing Thanos Lockjaw has really surprised you. It's a very good deck. It's kind of come out of nowhere. It's also more value to buy Elden Ring than the Pro Bundle. Hey, listen. Everybody has different expectations of the hobby. The Snap is a lifestyle game. And they're always evaluating the... It's a digital, artificial economy. Evaluating to physical, tangible items outside of the game world is an unfair comparison. In the UK, the price has gone up. It costs 121 USD to get the bundle. Ooh, ouch. You actually got Subterranea 3 games in a row. I'm sorry, my friend. I truly am. I feel your pain. I'll go... I think I do play Vision, right? Wasp cycles yet again. Looking to be able to find, honestly, anything but our Lockjaw. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Nimrod is on his way to get nerfed even before releasing. Really? Frisk, is this a word from the developers? Or are you just saying because Shuri into Nimrod is too busted? Nimrod next season, what's your thoughts about Nimrod? My thoughts about Nimrod is Shuri into Nimrod. And I'll just leave it at that. So we're doing great at Quantum Tunnel. Obviously not so great anywhere else. What do we think about Magneto here? Magneto does pull Cosmo, but it also pulls Green Goblin. And then, of course, I can move Mr. Vision to go up 19 points. Hope that our two beautiful ladies over here hold. They ought to. I don't know, it's a close one. I don't think I snap, but we do play it out. They go Chavez, Mjolnir. Buffs that Thor. Was a little worried about that. Cycles Scorp, not good enough to win. Magneto, what you gonna pull? Oh, you chose the Cosmo. And then it's a tie. Margin of victory says I win. Victory. Nimrod seems weak, not gonna lie. Nimrod seems fine. Feel like it's a worse Doctor Doom, but it's a Doctor Doom that can like get buffed based on Shuri, right? That's the crazy thing. You have the dumbest idea for Shadow King. Run him and Bast in a death deck. Bast drops death beneath Shang-Chi range. Jumpstarts Deadpool, Carnage, and Venom, and then you throw Shadow King onto death. But it's true, the Spider, is that you can run Bast in like a crazy deck, and then you get the Shadow King to bring him back. It is a true tech.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Urko, you got a new death. I love to see it. Yo, yes, you got the black and gold. And you did that on base death? I can't believe, Urko, that you took base death that high, but she looks incredible. The black and the gold is so good. Fallon, good to see ya. All right, let's pass here. Shuri into Nimrod is still just a 5'10". If you decide to Zola him, it might be decent, but your opponent can see it a mile away. Nimrod should at least be a 5'8". Nimrod should be a 5'8"? The top show video? This is insanity. I think, listen, Shuri into a 5'10" that then gets destroyed and creates 2 10s is good. GG, love the content. What's the best Series 5 card, including the Season Pass cards? Galactus? Ooh, Joseph, interesting. So I think Thanos has actually stuck the elbow into the ribs of Galactus at this point. The win rate that Snap.fan is showing for the Thanos Lockjaw variant decks is really high. And the cube gain. So Galactus wins more games, but Thanos wins more cubes. Is kind of where we're at. But Sauron, that annoying little vulture, is I think the best one. I think it's actually Sauron. As annoying as that might be for some people to hear. Nimrod 5'8" would be so busted. Yeah. Nimrod would be super busted. Not everyone has Shuri though. The only way Nimrod... Yeah, sure, not everybody has Shuri, but you have other ways to be able to boost him as well. And if you just pop in the Zola, it's still like a huge boost. It's a 40 power play with all the shenanigans. The 5'5" is reasonable. I feel like, yeah, if they go higher, then scaling with Shuri just gets insane. If they gave him higher base power, they'd have to have some kind of contingency on the ability that it wouldn't get out of hand with these other effects. Pulling the Wasp. Pulling the Wasp is so flat. My Jane Foster doesn't even summon anything good. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing. And then I can like Vision Mjolnir, move the Vision, but I don't know. This feels lost. They went to Moon Girl? Moon Girl Thanos. I've not really considered this idea. Moon Girl for the Thanos. What are you trying to Moon Girl? Are you actually trying to get duplicates of some of the stones? How's the climb been going for everyone? You got 80 pretty fast, but then stuck there? I'll let that speak as the answer, Shady Player. What's the average CL to be complete Series 3? It's 3K. If it can't be Shang-Chi'd, as it will add more copies, is that right? Yeah, Nimrod, if he gets Shang-Chi'd, would add more copies. He's destroyed by any effect, he would add more copies. How many Thanos have faced already? Too many. You're waiting for the Flavio death in the shop? Wait, which one is that one? Oh, yeah. The floating skulls. That one's killer. I like Elfir's death. Nimrod gives Destroy way too much reach in hard areas. Average alone, but can get boosted or moved around. Yeah, I feel like once we get to play around with his synergies, he's going to be looking pretty good. Altar of Death is pretty spicy when you have She-Hulk, but we'll see. I need Vision. I need Vision to be able to stick the Altar of Death is what I need. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. You find this location way too luck-based to be able to climb, Tyler B. It's, oh, and they let Thor cycle? Hold on. Why would you let Thor cycle? The location is luck-based, but you're able to have ways to mitigate it. Guys, I hate this Iceman interaction. Iceman says that it's a valid target based on current cost rather than base cost, and then your card, after the energy saving effect goes away, becomes unplayable. Blah, blah, blah. We'll go Jubilee Wasp and see what comes around. You can also slap Nimrod into the Destroyer deck for some fun. Yes! Hang on. What's the way that you play... How can you get... So you wave Nimrod on 4. On 5, you kill Nimrod with anything. On 6, you Destroyer and kill 2 Nimrods that then just pop, 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 pop everywhere, right? Right? That's the play? Dude, that sounds hilarious. I hadn't thought of Nimrod Destroyer, especially with an energy cheat on the Nimrod, to get multiple copies going. And of course, you've got Wolverine bouncing around in there at the same time. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Galactus turn 6? Yeah, Galactus turn 6. Galactus turn 6 could be a stealth play. And that I hate. I hate that Galactus turn 6 could ever be a viable play. But if you have a big Wolverine and a Nimrod, you're looking at being able to completely fill that final location with Galactus, a big Wolverine, and then 2 Nimrods. And you can just seed the opponent with goblins early on to be able to match him. I don't know what we're doing in this game, by the way, but we're still just talking about Nimrod. Zabu Wong Shuri Nimrod Destroyer. You could do that too. Zabu Wong Shuri Nimrod Destroyer. So you're looking at 20-pointer. Casual 20-point Nimrods bouncing around. Wave Nimrod Venom Zola. Yes, that's more what I've been thinking. Gambit Exodia runs up against Nimrod, retreats immediately.
Victory.
Retreats immediately. With Galactus becoming very strong in the meta, you can't imagine he won't be nerfed soon. I hope that he would. Yeah, I really do. Let's play some Thanos ourselves. We'll do Mr. Negative after this. If you count your opponent, you're already playing with Nimrod. Yeah, exactly. Turn 3, we get our Shuffle. I'll go Quinjet here. I don't know how they are going to want to change Galactus, because I want Galactus to be good. Like, I don't want to see Galactus get completely gutted. I want him to still be viable. I don't like seeing the cards get just destroyed that way, but he's too much. Right now, he's too much. He's just unfun. I really like the... Say what you will about League of Legends. I like the League of Legends balanced team philosophy of things don't just need to be fun to play. They need to be fun to play against. And Galactus never has and never will be fun to play against. Don't feel like Galactus is really strong now, but maybe you're done. I don't... It's more... So his cube gain is really low, right? But his win ratio is obscene. And that's what Galactus is at right now. So it's a very telegraphed play, and it's just because of the snap mechanic that's kind of holding Galactus back. But he's just not fun to play against, is my final point. I've never enjoyed playing against him. We'll drop Power Stone, play Blue Marvel. We have a lot of bodies on the board. We could also go for cycling, but if I cycle, what am I going to get? Chavez, Sunspot, Leech? Leech would be fine. Chavez would be nice. Sunspot would be a loser. So I think it's actually Blue Marvel here and then like Arrow to win the game. Troy, you just bought him 3 minutes ago? Well, climb now, climb now. Today's been a good day, Sebastian. First, you climbed a couple of ranks with Lockjaw deck. Now you pull Shuri from a reserve. That's amazing. Okay, hang on. We drew Time Stone. I play Time Stone and pass. That gives me free She-Hulk plus whatever. And is going to summon something off the Lockjaw. I feel pretty good about that. Good enough to snap? I don't know. They set up their Lockjaw. If they get an Infinite, they could still be really hard for us to handle. They get the Sunspot. Okay. That's okay. They get the Mjolnir, though. Sunspot will be able to grow just as much. They go Electro? They're Ramp Lockjaw. Cycle that. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. So we're guaranteed to win mid. And I don't see how we lose right. Well, let's see. Magneto's moving Thor Lockjaw. But then I'd win Central Park. If I snap, I feel like I scare them away. They're scared away anyway. Okay.
Victory.
White Queen against Galactus is fun. You get to snatch that death right away from them. There are some decks that can beat them, or like the Have Some Crap archetype is able to just body them. You get the read on it being Galactus, and then you Polaris, you Debris, you Arrow. You have all the tools to be able to jack with Galactus, but that's really it. We're talking about Nimrod as if Armor and Cosmo don't exist. Listen, in the current meta, only Armor does. But you can play around it. You're playing in the late game. Nimrod getting set up towards the late game, I feel like doesn't get caught out by those cards as much. I'll go Space Stone Armor, cycle them around. But it could be, I mean, if Nimrod becomes really prevalent, then we are going to see the counter cards emerge as well. The Cosmo and the Armor trying to lock them in place, but it would be interesting to play with. Ironically, Galactus has more counters, such as locations, Cosmo, and not drawing him. Yeah, the Galactus efficiency, but his win rate is still crazy. His win rate is like 70%. It's out of favor in the meta, but Enchantress feels great now. Everyone's playing Sunspot, seems like. Oh, Electra. Yeah, Sunspot is the de facto one drop of choice. And Electra, with the Shuri Zero decks, are playing, Zero Ebony Maw. You're able to snip those power sources with the Electra. They always play them together so that hopefully the Zero gets pinged by the Ebony Maw, but it's still a good play. I want to move a big body away, probably to Vibranium Mines, and then I just play Sunspot. Yeah, like our match I played against your Galactus negative. Exactly. That one was an incredibly interesting match, because I had the explicit counter matchup, and then you still did really well. Really well. I'll move Power Stone, because I would prefer that to stay on the board. And then... do I keep on cycling? Sure, I keep on cycling. This has been a weird one, guys. Armor's not really played on the 5 turns. Yeah. But I think the point was... who was making it? Top Show Video is saying, like, if you're playing Destroyer and you're looking to have a Destroyer Nimrod combo, there's a good chance that Armor will be on one of the lanes, and then getting Nimrod to populate and get destroyed and repopulate again and again is going to get blocked a little bit. This is terrible. We're down at Sewer System by so much. I don't even really want anything that Lockjaw would summon. Maybe I play She-Hulk Soulstone? We have Big Boy Thanos as a consolation prize. We have all the stones, which is nuts. Is there a way that we can translate Big Boy Thanos into the game win? So it's probably like She-Hulk right, Soulstone right, Thanos left. Alright, let's see if we got him. You got 4 cubes stolen from you today by an Electra killing the Sunspot? Well, there it is. People are starting to tech it. I'm surprised. I didn't think we would see the day. Ooh. Not what I wanted to see. Big Gamora? What do we think, chat? I'm ahead by 3. I'm ahead by 1. I have 18 points to play to a single lane. Blue Marvel, I don't think... Like, it could be Blue Marvel Quinjet, but I don't think that's really it. They have 3 cards remaining. I feel like it's too easy for them to be able to... It's just a mind game on where they play. But they could also just try and play to both to cover all their bases. If they did, my Blue Marvel looks okay. Yeah, he does have Shang-Chi. It got cycled around, right? He could have drawn it back to be able to kill my She-Hulk and the Chavez. And I flip first. I think I retreat. As much as I would have loved to see where he played, but...
Escaped.
Magneto loves Max. He does, he does. Unfortunately, the Magneto left. I'd still lose to the Shang-Chi. Let's go Mind Stone. Onslaught Citadel. Get me my Soul Stone. Oh, give me my Soul Stone right there. Burn them. Burn their souls. Arrow up to 6 cost. Reality Stone, Power Stone. Okay. We got the tunnel. I don't have to play Lockjaw. Amazing. Amazing. I play Quinjet. I play... Hang on. If I play Reality Stone, though, then the tunnel is gone. So it's like, Quinjet here. Power Stone, Reality Stone. We get our draws. Next turn, we can set up Lockjaw over at Lemuria or something. No, if he plays Shang-Chi on right, he still wins right. If I Magneto left. I'll go Lockjaw left here. Zabu to the negative zone. Oh, we have Luke Cage. Okay, sure. That's going to be annoying to have to push through. I guess I will cycle Leech and see where that takes us. We have the double blue marble. Okay. It's not looking great. I'm not going to be able to get mine set up on Onslaught Citadel. I get Space Stone. Don't think that does it for me. We'll bounce on that one.
Escaped.
Come on, I want to play for some real cubes. It's all been like one here, one there. When an opponent is going to fight for it. Ooh, Electra. You've been saying Electra could take over the meta up against all the sunspots. But here's the thing. If you're going to run Electra in your deck, are you saying that you're running Electra instead of like Iceman as a adaptation? Soulstone, Rickety Bridge. It hurts to lose the ability, but I feel like I do that, then I can play Lockjaw on right. We want Blue Marvel on Bar Sinister. A Magneto to the Rickety Bridge could be a devastating play later on. Damn, you can't get more than 1 or 2 cubes? Yeah. I think this deck is really good. It's really good in the normal meta, the non-location warped meta.
Opponent snapped.
They must be happy with what they've got. I'm okay with what I've got as well. Base Stone flexibility, Mind Stone as well. That'll give me the Reality Stone, hopefully, to be able to fix Rickety Bridge. So we'll like play you and you. I'm gonna max out my hand size. But that's okay. Opponent may be bluffing. I don't believe in bluffs. Not on ladder. But maybe. Okay, we get Thanos. And now we get the extra stone. For Space Stone back. Okay. I don't think Thanos is gonna hit his final form. And I didn't get Reality Stone either, which I kind of wanted. But I can happily... let Space Stone... do I let Space Stone die? I don't know. Right now, Soulstone is being a nice guardian of the Rickety Bridge. That I can buff everything with the Blue Marvel. And heck, if I have to just pass to get more power on the Sunspot, I'll do it. But if I play... well, I can play like Arrow, right? To be able to yoink to Rickety Bridge. Is that actually the play? They get to see what I'm doing, though. I think it's Blue Marvel now, Arrow later. I don't know. We have no board space with the way Bar Sinister is functioning here. You have this deck, but you haven't tried playing it. He's going to Professor X, Bar Sinister. If he Professor X's, I have initiative, so he can't lock me down. You're good, Gyro Victor. Mind Stone is glitched. Yes, Lockjaw is full of bugs. Do we think that he's going Professor X Rickety Bridge here? But if he goes Professor X Rickety Bridge, I still beat him with my blue marble. I won't be able to play anything, but my Sunspot will be able to grow larger.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Okay. So, how does the opponent plan on winning? They have to be able to play something to Rickety Bridge, something cheap, and then something that's larger than 6 points to Bar Sinister. We need more quick chat options. It helps get into the opponent's head. Yeah, we do. I don't know. They play like Max and then anything. I don't think it's Galactus. Though, I mean, Galactus would win. It's some other kind of control. I feel like I lose. Yeah, Gamora Center, 1 cost left. It's too easy for them to be able to pass 6 strength on the blue marvel. Spider-Man got it. Spider-Man takes it in. Finally, we're getting the... I need the boosters on Galactus so that I can foil my baby Galactus. So what did I need to do? Did I need to arrow on left? I don't know. Up against Spider-Man and Rickety Bridge, it is just like a really hard combo to fight against. Maybe we did the best we could. Let's play Space Stone first. Get the card draw going. You're going to use Galactus deck. And then we'll use the Thanos deck as well. Give it a try. I hope it helps you out. I will play a Sunspot. My 1/3 Sunspot. She-Hulk, Arrow, Blue Marvel, Leech. We get Hala. 5 cost Thanos, and we have to pass turn 3. Oof. Top show video, you thought that I was going to win with only 6 power bodies at Bar Sinister and no capability of playing on left? I admire your confidence, man. I admire your confidence. Do we put like a Shocker to Hala in case? Or do we try and match up Wakanda? I'll put the pressure on over here. I'd really like to get Leech and Blue Marvel to the board, given they got the Wakandan Embassy buffs. Alright, the opponent doesn't play there. Makes sense. Early tempo for us, Shuri for them. We do have Arrow. Arrow is our tech piece then. If I Leech... Leech is really good, man. Leech is going to be able to blank out their Zola or their Taskmaster, but it's also going to blank out, you know, so many other good cards that they're potentially holding. 5 cards in hand, it opens up like the Ebony Maw, stuff like that. Maybe I just play Blue Marvel and then the Quinjet. Sure is annoying. Okay, so they double up where it's protected with the Cosmo. 30-point Red Skull. No, I can't Arrow. Maybe I should have gone for the Leech. Leech would have given me a chance. Because now they can just Taskmaster, right, for the win. Alright, next time we'll try Leech.
Escaped.
Teddy, about to go to work. Gonna put me in the headphones, jealous of the Thanos. Only now does he have his day. Indeed, Zachary, we've been waiting for this day, biding our time. Eberron is Cosmo blind. They play, yeah, the Cosmo Protection. Cosmo's still king. Best doggo. I've played this deck before. I've leeched and it's bitten me. The read was... I think I actually got Quinjet first. The leech will be able to shut off the Taskmaster and the Zola, but it then activates the Typhoid Mary and the Ebony Maw. And plenty of Shuris will just wait anyway to be able to play later. I don't know. Shuri's crazy. Shuri is crazy. I'll go Reality Stone because I don't want the extra Vibranium. I'll go Soul Stone for additional draw. I will play Sunspot for additional scaling, and I will hold Power Stone. Ixodez just came home from work. What's up? We're trying to climb through the tunnel. These have been some rough games. They have been some rough games. Maybe we need to change out the deck. Maybe Thanos is not it right now. Bar Sinister. Well, I just played 2 cards here. You couldn't have given me any kind of warning. I can go... nothing. I'll go Space Stone mid. Savage Land is locked up. Blue Marvel would be kind of nice. If I played 2 Souls or Space Stones, I could move them out, but then I'm in the same position. Having Thanos with his featured location is way too fun. It is super fun. I just wish that we were doing a little bit better right now. Made a Funzy deck, Lockjaw Guardian. When the Guardians go back to the deck, they keep their buff and just keep getting bigger and bigger, and then they tag again. It can be cool, Epic Nate, especially because you can... Ooh. They hit us with a Viper Maw. Man, I hate Viper Maw. Alright, Ebony Maw off to the right. What else are we doing? Not much. Why can't I not play the She-Hulk, please? It's bugged. Ebony Maw goes over. There we go. Nope. No, I was there. It was there just a second ago. Please. Why? Why doesn't the UI understand? It's not there anymore. I moved it. I moved it, making it a legal play. It's not illegal. You're saying that I can play here instead? I can't actually play here until he's moved on the other turn? Have you guys seen this? Excuse me? Devs? I can't play here. I can play here. But it gives me the box. It gives me the... It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh. Oh, you're gonna void? Hold on. But why though? Why would they play void? It doesn't make sense. You just put in all the negative power here. You're gonna play Carnage? This deck will run Carnage. It's not on the move turn, apparently. Play Hulk on right. But I can just have my Sunspot scale. I have to be able to win multiple locations. Is it actually Leech here? We can, like, Leech and then... It could be Magneto. Sneaky Magneto to yoink the Sentry. It could also be She-Hulk and keep on scaling Sunspot. Interesting. I think I go She-Hulk and wait. Yeah. Have I seen the Fishing for World Ship deck? It's idiotic, but the most entertaining matches that you've ever had. Fishing for World Ship deck. I have not the Spider. You play like, What are you doing? You're playing Scarlet Witch and then Beast to play her again to keep on cycling? Okay, so they've completely surrendered Bar Sinister. They understand this. I'm going to be able to pull Sentry and technically the Void as well on mid. Either one is good for us. The Void would mean that we have the advantage at Nova Roma. The Sentry would mean that we have the advantage at Savage Lands. By a small margin, but still there. Scarlet Witch, Moon Girl to get the second copy. Possibly Wong Mystique to maximize activations. Odin to trigger them again. Oh, what a meme deck. People are going deeper and deeper into the memes. You cycled 30 locations in a single match? That's insane. You just pulled Orca ACG? Come on, man. Oh no. We're all dead. We're all dead. Then they get all the Titanias? But it's not even enough? And then my Magneto, I still win these?
Victory.
I don't think the opponent did their math. You know, the 15 Titania doesn't beat 10 Hulk. Sorry. It's canonical. She-Hulk beats Titania. Did not expect me to win that. I did not expect me to win that. Simply just a better gamer. Exactly. Do I want Mind Stone first? It's not a true collection without the Orca. Everybody has to have these shiny pieces up on their mantle that don't do anything. The mark of a true collector. I wait. Sunspot will be free. And well, no, I play it. I wait on Mind Stone. What all did Triskelion give us? Triskelion, well, we got this from the hub and we got Red Skull from the Triskelion. So I have a 415 Red Skull. I'm kind of into it. Math is for nerds. Card games based on comics are for... Oh no. Oh no. Guys, pro tip. If you're running into, you know, a really tight combo like that, maybe add up what's going to happen. Especially when the opponent has no plays, none plays that could interfere with what you're doing. You should probably figure out what's going to happen before you snap. Like a poker player looking at only part of their hand. We're not thinking about what's on the river. I'll play Mind Stone. Sure, if I get Blue Stone, we're happy. Getting a poker onto Plunder Castle. Otherwise, yeah, we're happy. You know, there's something to be said for just holding Time Stone until turn 4, passing on 5, and then playing Dirty 30 with She-Hulk Infinite, right? Like, that's pretty fun. Okay, so it's blue, then She-Hulk. Ooh, hang on. Is this Mr. Red Skull's time to shine? I mean, how many cards are really going to be opposing him at Plunder Castle? Not a lot. By definition, 1 without energy cheats. So that feels incredible. The Dirty 30, you love this? The Dirty 30 is the Infinite She-Hulk when they can be played simultaneously. Yeah. When Null falls to Series 3, you can see negative Galactus deck, which would work. It's pretty scary what it would be able to do, right? It's pretty scary what they're gonna do. Oh, Rickety Bridge me. Sure. I've been betrayed by my own reality stone. I've shaped reality into my image, and it's spit in my face. Do I play Arrow? Arrow will cancel anything that they play, but I could just hold that for the final turn, right? So then the alternative is Hour Stone? Or no, it's pass. It's snap and pass. 1 cost... I'm losing my voice. 1 cost She-Hulk, 5 cost Arrow on mid. What are they gonna do? They're gonna do nothing, that's what. Yes, pass. Finally, someone appreciating the big boy Thanos. Indeed, indeed. His time in the sun. Been running the Dirty 30 deck, but you don't have Titania. You run Hood instead. That's pretty good. To be honest, you don't know about him. Sometimes he wins your game. Sometimes he screws you over. Seems like he could be in a good spot. Opponent gonna play their Mjolnir. Don't mind. As long as that didn't hit my She-Hulk. They beasted back before it's all destroyed. The opponent is genius. Like, he's actually really smart, right? Does it beat this? Probably not. All right, Rich. Go ahead. Say it. Say it. Say the line, Rich. Arrow is playable at 5-0 because of her ability. It's okay. You can say it. You can say you told me so. We're gonna do the negative deck next. We went right into Thanos. 8 cuber. They're thinking. They're thinking. They're realizing. They're realizing. This is where it starts to dawn on them. Sure, they have Mjolnir. +6 on Thor. I don't mind. Margin of victory, me. Come on. Orca, yo. The Blunder Castle King. Oh, I feel so bad. We're killing an Orca. A bold Orca player goes down. Sacrificed for your amusement and my cube gain. Let's go. Alright, that feels pretty good. Rip Orca, rip Orca. One more. Now people say Nerf Arrow, indeed. Isn't even on board and she won the game. It's crazy. So if I Time Stone, then I can immediately jump to setting up Lockjaw on an additional lane. Unfortunately, with Infinite in hand, I want him in the deck. Thanos on board, though. That's always fun. Atalan will give us our Shuffle. Our Shuffle. I'm gonna go full... We're gonna go ham here. Lockjaw on mid. Stones in hand, Quantum Tunnel on left. Arrow's quite possibly the single best card in the game. She could be. Keep that up, we're gonna have to start calling me SeaWorld. Because of the Orca abuse, please, Papa. No, keep it less political. Only time Orca would have his time to shine, and we just axed that. Sweet little Arrow said, no. It's not your time. Space Stone and Time Stone here. Maybe we spread the love. Yeah, we spread the love. So we cycle these. What are we looking for? Anything's winners here. We get Blue Marvel draw. Reality Stone changes Quantum Tunnel into the Icebox, making me more happy that we went for the Lockjaw play. And now we shuffle everybody. Sunspot, She-Hulk, Soulstone. Not bad, not bad. I can move something here, but without this being Quantum Tunnel anymore, I don't really want to move it. I will... Soulstone? No. Sure, I get the card draw. I lose the effect, but that's alright. I'll play Sunspot over here. They're not going to run Control. So what do I want to do with armor? I could pass to be able to put power on the Sunspot, have a cheaper She-Hulk. Going into turn 5. That actually seems fine to me. Arrow is good. She just gets... It isn't Best Boy Cosmo. Cosmo won you way too many games. And Cosmo will still win you even more games. Like, Cosmo is the pop star. Never stop, never stopping. Cosmo is king. Wait, they passed? Kimochi? Kimochi, why? They didn't play anything. They just let me develop Arrow and Sunspot on board? What happened? Jim, we're doing great. Stream's been fun. It's a great day to come in midweek with the featured location. Play around with one of my favorite decks. They're just setting up a big MODOK. Well, if they're setting up a big MODOK, they should have developed Morbius. Morbius has got a whisper in my ear. Armor shuffles back. gives me my soul stone. I get the time stone. They go hell cow instead and cut up their own Dracula, their own Modok. Okay. It's a bot. Kimochi, you are a bot. That being said, am I winning? Because my Blue Marvel got hit. I would have loved to play Blue Marvel plus times. Okay, there it is.
Victory.
Maybe they're not a bot? I don't know. I was too puzzled to snap. Easy. It would have been an easy 4Q. It's a bot with a fancy avatar. I don't know. We don't know what happened there. Alright, guys. How do I play negative lockjaw? Right? What are we thinking with negative lockjaw? I feel like Surfer is gonna be okay, right? Surfer negative lockjaw is fine. Do I cut like probably Sarah doesn't need to be here. Deck building time, guys, help me out. Get me my doggo. Bots with pay-to-win avatars? Who knows? Who knows? Absolutely love the content, brother. Found me on YouTube. Happy that we are also on Twitch. Keep up the great work. We certainly will. The RPG. No Bast. But why not? No Bast? Is discard viable with Lockjaw? Yeah. Discard is fine. If we cut Bast, it opens up a position for... I mean, normally, if we're going to be running the Silver Surfer, I would say that it is opening up a position for... Brood, but I don't really want to play Brood Lockjaw, right? So then it's like probably no Zola. Where's Zabu? We could go Zabu. If I go Zabu, then are we like the Rock Slide? We bring in Rock Slide and Hawk if we get Zabu. That would be fine. Then we're attacking the opponents. A little bit of counter strategy. Yeah, what if Zola comes through the Lockjaw? It would be really interesting. I'll say that. Like, I could cut... Cut what? But I would really like to get the Rock Slide, Sports Avatar Rock Slide, and the Hawk in the deck. Does Wong go then for the Hawk? Rockslide would demolish their quantum tunnel value? Exactly. That's my thought process. So we have Zabu with synergy to negative, Hawk, and Rockslide. These guys are kind of the counter strategy. Obviously, the Rockslide getting inverted is terrible, but I think it's good enough to still run. Rogue is just control. Is Rogue worth it? Rogue is another body who could get picked up by the Lockjaw, but how many people are running ongoing effects right now? Not many. I think we cut Rogue. What's better in Rogue's spot? Normally I would say another 3 cost because I have the Surfer, but Surfer got nerfed. He doesn't have to be a win condition. She's not a bad tech card, but is she a good tech card? I could go cheaper. I could go like Sunspot myself. Cosmo. We could bring in the Wong. Wong would be another synergy. With the Zabu, Wong would be able to double the Rock Slide. Wong would be able to double the Surfer. Wong would be able to double the Ironheart. Yeah. Is there any world for a Shuri Iron Man? No, this is getting into the meme territory. Okay, so Wong is the placeholder right now. Korg. Wolfsbane is probably good too. Wolfsbane is pretty good too. Wolfsbane comes up. Nakia doesn't seem terrible. Nakia could be fun. Did I get the new bundles? I did not. The new bundles with just the avatars. I'm hoarding my gold because I want to only spend gold when I can get tokens, because I have a lot of tokens to make more videos is my thought process. So if I'm just going to be spending on variants, I feel like it's sunk. It's wasted. But if they've got collector tokens, as you can see, it's sold. Oh, Dazzler. I want Dazzler too. I want so many things, guys. Let's try this, and we'll do some adaptations depending on how the gameplay comes out. We'll start iterating here. Shuri Iron Man is your counter to Dracula. Shuri Iron Man? Shuri Inverted Iron Man is a counter to anything, my friend. Jubilee? Jubilee could be actually really good. Jane Foster is awesome, even flipped. Andrew? No. Jane Foster Flipped is unplayable. She's 8 cost. I came into KM Best's stream a couple days ago on the perfect moment when he was playing like this incredibly greedy negative list that had Shuri, and it had drawn like all the wrong cards inverted, and then the Jane Foster was busted, and it broke, it died, and he killed the deck immediately. I didn't catch the deck. Like everything was out of context, but I just caught that snippet, and it was hilarious. I think I go straight to Rock Slide. Feels good. And then I can play like Hawk Mystique. It's a Zabu time. Same here, Teddy. Saved up 11,600 gold so far. Waiting for the right pack because you know what's coming for the cards that you use the most. There you go, James. Puts you in a great spot, man. Puts you in a great spot. This bundle for 8k gold is not so worthy that you're waiting for a bundle that costs at least 5k tokens. Yeah, I can see that. If I have Lockjaw, one dead card in hand, or pull all your busted cards. Yeah. Because you would be able to pull all the zeros, right? Is the hope. The opponent is snapping. They are Shuri. I go Hawk here. Hawk on right. Hawk on left. Man, the Iron Man is actually great tech up against the Red Skull. And next turn I'll be able to Mystique, copy the Hawk, play Psylocke, then play Iron Man plus something, hopefully. Well, what would it be? Plus nothing, really, with the energy curve of our current list. I'll play Hawk, try and keep initiative. There's a Shuri, as we presumed. There's the negative. I don't think it's worth it, especially given what's currently in the deck and would be inverted. So we'll go for the copy, and then we'll go for the Psylocke. The copy and the Psylocke. Does this deck ever run Enchantress to turn off their Skull/Mary? Not anymore. It doesn't do it anymore. Ooh. Oh, but the Psylocke is not big enough. No. Like, we win Altar of Death with the Iron Man, but then they just have to pass us at Necrotia and we still lose with the Taskmaster. We came so close and yet so far. Unless the read is that they would go back to Murder World, but I don't understand why they would. There's like no reason they would. So dang close.
Escaped.
Viva la Chris. Hey Daddy, love your content. Do I have a way to check out all the awesome decks that I have, like on Marvel Snap Zone? I do. You can find me on Marvel Snap Zone. Let's see if I can throw you the link. Here is everything I've ever built on Marvel Snap Zone. Now, if you go back, you get some junk decks that are just because of like balance changes that are coming. 0 chance they play Necrotia. Aiden here just wants to see me lose cubes. I respect it. I respect it. Do you think a good way to make new cards available for the players should be like a boosted chance? Maybe if you're going to unlock a pool 5 card, your chances of unlocking the new card is 60% more one day. So you could put like a magnet on it, Top Show? That'd be kind of interesting. What I would really like to see is like they do a special event every season, or they do some kind of official tournament. Basically in game modes, you have like friendly match and then you have tournament, and it puts you in like a little bracket. You just play people that are the same win ratio as you, and you have to play like, what would it be? How many matches would be reasonable? What would we think? Bracket of 16? You just have to complete a tournament bracket. You don't have to place in it, but if you like just complete the tournament bracket, you get 1 card for free. You get 1 card premium for the battle pass, 1 card goes to the Series 5 release, and then 1 card goes to the people who hit Infinite, and then gets put into Series 5 after that. I would love some kind of progression like that. But I would also love a way that you could rent cards. that you could spend some kind, they make an additional currency, or maybe you grind up boosters of your existing cards. Like excess boosters can be ground up into the card library, and then when hot cards, I don't know, there's like a number of ways they could put it in. They're also going to make the unranked mode, right? In the unranked mode, if you could play the newly released Series 5 card for 1 week, that would be super fun, because then you could play test it before you go into the no returns off of the token shop, and it would just be fun. It would mean that you could go into unranked mode, be able to play with stuff that wasn't necessarily in your library. It's like League of Legends has the free card rotation, right? Getting something like that in Snap would be super cool. All the different ways for Snap to lose money. No, listen. Snap is doing fine. As long as they have a large, happy player base, a game makes money. That's what League of Legends has proven. League of Legends has proven is if you just have a large amount of players that are happy with the game, you will make gobs of money. I don't know what I want to cycle is the thing. I think it's actually Rock Slide, and then I keep the Iron Heart? Hold on. But I could also play the Wong. I play Wong, I let Rock Slide cycle, even though he could be good as a target here. And then I can play the Iron Heart and get the doubling off. What Snap needs to do is they need to get different ways to be able to customize your cosmetics beyond just the card variants. If you could customize your player board right here, like your half of this nondescript Rocky Meteor cycling through the Cosmere, if that could be like all themed like Iron Man's workshop, or all themed like something cool, they could just have you have people spending a lot of money on stuff like that. Heck, I would. I don't know, have we found anything good here? I can play Ironheart first and then Mystique, and pray that Mystique brings something playable to the surface. Like Hawk, like Surfer, like Rock Slide. If it's Surfer, I get a buff on Ironheart and Lockjaw. That's actually not that great. If it is Rock Slide again, that's not great. If it is Hawk, that's actually pretty, well, they don't have that many cards because they thinned with Jubilee. Am I about to play 4 cubes to try and overcome this kind of deficit? I don't think so. This is tough.
Escaped.
Praying for RNGesus? No. No, please no. What's a good MODOK discard deck? Reaper? Let's see. You're going for... So my favorite is actually... Well, you're saying specifically MODOK discard? I like the Apocalypse. It's like Apocalypse, Lockjaw, MODOK, but you now have an alternate win condition to really rely on Morbius MODOK to be able to pop things out, which is really good right now. I'll go Zabu, then into negative. That feels really good. ABE Cascade. I don't like this Snap. You hope in the future they allow us to select any card to play in the friendly battles, because you think in a friendly battle where cubes aren't on stake, we should be able to have equal options. It would be nice, but I can understand why they don't. I can understand why on that front they want people to have to play with the real collections. What do I think about the locations? Switch starting hand to the opponent. I don't know what name would it be, but it's a good idea, you think. Switch starting hand of your opponent as a location, James Stout. So it would pop up, and then you would trade hands like early instead of at the end. I like that better than what Mindscape currently is, but I still don't like it overall. I want to, when I load into a game playing a deck, I want to play that deck. I don't want to play my opponent's deck. My opponent's deck never has the synergy to be able to help me do anything. I could set up Wong, Mystique. Okay. I think the Mystique here, we're doing very well. Then we can load up Rock Slide. I could get Inverted Iron Man, baby. Do we snap back? Like, we're... Oh. Let's go. Hawk me. Rock Slide me. Snap back before they see it? Before they see it coming? You're set to buy the bundle next week. Ooh, yes, Rickster. Is this the Deadpool bundle? I'm hyped for the Deadpool bundle. Yeah, just the first 3 cards. What if you got like a copy of your opponent's first 3 cards? No, my Ironheart. My payoff to my wrong Mystique. You have sabotaged it. Honestly, I don't mind. Oh, we got Surfer. So, I play Lockjaw because he's 2 points, and then I play Surfer because he'll be able to buff the Lockjaw. He'll be able to buff. Yeah, there it is.
Victory.
Yeah, the 3,200 gold one. Nice. I am hyped for that Deadpool bundle. I'm definitely going to be buying it as well. There's a lot of locations in the data mine that cater to the movement archetype. Just waiting for their release. You can see move being in the top of the meta. Top Joe Video, you are some kind of prophet there. More powerful seer than I am to be able to see movement ever being in the top of the meta. I like pieces of what they've got going on, but I feel like movement needs some cards to help them, not just locations. Right now they're not getting it. Do I play Quinja just for a point? I guess I do. Then we go Zabu, then we go Lockjaw. Everything in lockstep. I think movement needs some other kind of consistency piece, which I think that we've had some data mined cards that could help with exactly what I think they need. They want something that's like a cheaper vision, basically. A cheaper vision to be able to ping pong around with Craven would be a godsend to the movement deck. Definitely should play the 5-1 that creates a 7. Andrew, you think that I should bring in the White Tiger? White Tiger would be fun. I don't know if I really can fit it though. Oh, Quantum Tunnel's still live. Perfect. Yeah, we got the... It's like the if Picasso painted Mr. Negative with the spider bite growing out of him. They've never figured out how to make this really work. If I cycle Ironheart, I have a chance of drawing her again. That's kind of funny. If I Rock Slide, I give them a bunch of useless rocks. And then I think I will. I'm going to play the Ironheart. I know. I'm giving up the 3 power, but I could just draw her again. It was so fun, Pool 2. Really wish they would add more cards for it. Yes, that's the crazy thing, is that movement is fine in Pool 2. There's Blink in the data mines. It can move every turn and gain 1 power. Yeah, that's what they need. That's exactly what they need. Nightcrawler goes. Wasp returns. Lockjaw goes. Rock. You just snapped on that one because they're probably tilted. That's just a snap because of the tilt. Though, admittedly, we pulled the Widow's Bite, which was worse. I still feel pretty good about where we're at. Mr. Widow's Bite. You're not going to see that very often, are you? Inverted Widow's Bite. Give me my bishop. And then he buffs off of the card that got cycled, which is hilarious. Give them all the rocks. Okay, they're done. Nice. A 3-cost of Vision and a non-Thanos Space Stone effect and the Juggernaut for your side would be fun. Yes, all of these things. All of these things would be great. Open up the toolbox for movement. I would also like something for movement to be able to get a little bit of control. Like a card that when it moved could debuff cards on the opponent. Like, right now movement is all about buffing themselves, but what if they had a card that was the flip to be able to hit cards on the opposing side when they moved around, you know? Because, again, right now, movement is harmed by Shang-Chi quite dramatically. A big vulture, a big human torch. The kill cards just knock them over. Now, they have the flexibility often to be able to dodge or play a little bit smart there, but... Arrow, Cosmo, Zabu. Why? Oh, because of Cosmo, the arrow didn't pull my Zabu. And then we're going to shuffle, which is actually the dream come true of Mr. Negative. So I play this. Dagger should be that. I agree. Dagger should be... She throws the daggers, and then the opposing cards lose power rather than she gains it. Thematically, it just makes sense. And then they storm Adelant. Oh. You're not going to let me draw all my inverted cards now? Project Pegasus gives me a ton of energy, though. It's kind of fun. We could set up... Ooh. We could do a silly thing. I love the lockjaw. Mr. Negative's lockjaw dog looks so dopey, but it's great. Okay, 9 energy. Time is ticking down. -2 on flooding. What do we do? You like lockjaw, Psylocke, Bishop? To be able to summon anything? Anything and everything? You're going Jess Jones, and they're gonna pull my Iron Man Mystique. No target for the Mystique. The Iron Man does trigger. Board space is all locked up. They'll be able to move around with the Space Stone. This is interesting. Why is Iron Man always in hand? Is just how he rolls. How he rolls. Buffs my Lockjaw and my Mystique, which is kind of nice, especially with the doubling effect over here. Then we get the Hawk. That's what I wanted to see. I was incredibly fortunate for us. Rock Slide. What am I gonna do with you? I could trade you for something else at no effect, or I could punch you down right here to go up 8 to 16, which does beat them, but they're able to move something around with the Space Stone, but then it's also gonna buff my Hawk. But then in the final play with only a single turn, I don't know how I win anywhere else. The problem is if I cycle here, the Cosmo just stuffs us. Absolutely stuffed. Maybe I just wait? I could just wait. Then see what comes up. I guess. I don't know. If you don't have the Hawk, what's a sub? You're probably running just a little bit more like on reveal neck now. I don't want to do it for that much.
Escape.
You could run like, well, there's still an argument to run Rock Slide, but you probably cut the Rock Slide. You can run White Tiger. Maybe even bring in Zola if you want to have some crazy shenanigans. Joshua Lee, I'm glad that you have faith in me. At least you had faith in me. Okay. We can establish Zabu, rush to an early Wong, play a doubled Psylocke on, what would that be, turn 4? For 7 energy on turn 5. That could be funny. Kind of stopped playing this, honestly. Started to get highly annoyed at how long it was taking to get cards. Good cards at that. And the cool bundles come out and they're expensive. It's sad though. It's all about the pacing. I mean, all these mobile games are lifestyle games. It is very frustrating in early pool of 3. I'm gonna wholeheartedly agree there. That was the season that even my free-to-play account, the only season that I haven't made infinite. Are they gonna increase the drop rates for cards in the collection levels? No. They will not. They're gonna stay where they're at. I'm gonna put down Wong. Simon Cleric, we are having fun. So far the location has been pretty fun to be able to toy around with. I don't know if this is one of our stronger decks that are possible, but it is funny. Let's go with the Hawk. I feel like there's some tinkering that we could do here for some maybe more punchy Mr. Negative. Just logged in the game. Quantum Tunnel sounds cool to play. It is very interesting. Everybody gets the chance at the free Lockjaw. And Lockjaw is already a good card. Okay. They definitely Mystique. Dude. We're up against Thanos, right? There's no way that they have that many cards in deck. Yeah. We're up against Thanos, and we have the Hawk. It's too perfect. And we have Wong set up for a Surfer Ironheart finish. Let's go. How should you spend your gold? You have 8,000 now as a free-to-play player? Yeah, it's definitely on the bundles. You look for bundles that contain tokens, Joshua. That's the best way to be able to spend your gold. Alright, so they win Fisk Tower. That is frustrating. It's very bothersome. I think I have to go like this. Yeah, there we go.
Victory.
Mr. Negative is a good bundle, but we're getting a more cost-effective but cheaper one next week. So you can be stingy with your gold, especially as a free-to-play player. The more cost-effective exchange of gold into tokens is coming up later in the month. The Deadpool baby, yes. Okay, we got the Zabu again. Guys, we keep finding Zabu so consistently. Like, it feels good. Yeah, daily missions if there's no bundles that you like. But then you could just hoard for bundles later on. Up to you, up to you. That's the metagaming, developing your account aspect of the game. If you get a variant bundle like Deadpool, will I still unlock the default Deadpool in the collection level? Yes, Joshua. You will have to unlock the default on the collection track. So getting it out of the bundle will allow you to play with it early with that variant art, but it will not accelerate your collection on the track because you still have to collect the base version later on. We'll go Wong. Do we know how much next week's bundle is? Yes, we do, Blake. Somebody in chat will have to give you the exact number, though. What you get out of refreshing the daily missions in terms of credits for one refresh? You get 2 missions. So you get 150 credits, but you also get a little bit of progress towards the Battle Pass caches, which is where it helps you out a little bit. I mean, I'm playing Mr. Negative, and I get him on 4, so I should play him, right? That's just like the open Mr. Negative Bible, page number 2, verse 2. Verse 1 is if Psylocke played negative early. Verse 2 is play negative on curve. Dream Dimension, I hate you. Do we have a chance if we storm the raft? They're going Shuri. I don't have control. Like, what if I do this and this? I know, the surfer's only buffing the Ironheart. That feels terrible. I could Psylocke to give myself extra energy. Maybe for some combos? Combo help? I don't know. Hey, we got the raid coming in. Let's go, let's go. Everybody hopping in. Good to see you guys. I hope the climb has been going well for y'all as well. Okay. They went Shuri Pass, chat. They went Shuri Pass. We accelerated our energy dramatically to be able to respond just such a time as this. Leader me this. They flip first, so I will be getting the buffs. Ooh. He's pretty clean with it. Hang on, hang on. It's Iron Man over here. Mystique copies off of the Iron Man. Then I lockjaw for almost no reason, but I do know it doesn't have enough energy. Then I Surfer. Leader is actually great if he's zero cost. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Victory.
I really wanted to see that one play out. I wanted to see Leader have his day in the sun. Hey, we get the gold lockjaw, though. Thou shalt not run any 6 cards in your negative deck.
Shiny logo.
Would that be a fun video series, chat? If I made, like, the Bible of negative? You know, there's already the YouTube channel that is, like, if snap cards were honest, which is hilarious. What if I made, like, the video series that's, like, the Bible of Shuri, the Bible of negative? I don't know. I don't want to be sacrilegious, though. I don't want to throw people off on that, but it would be funny. Zabu can work in the negative deck. He certainly can work in the negative deck. He pops off. Post-nerf Leader still lifting weight. I know. Forcing the retreat. Bar with no name. Guys, how do we find... We find Zabu every dang time. Every single time. I think this time, though, it's actually... The mirror dimension could become Bar with no name, so I'm not taking chances. We're going Lockjaw, then we'll go negative. Oh. Never mind. I had a plan, and then okay, we get double danger room. This is crazy. We have to play the double danger room. This is partially why I love Snap, guys, because you get gameplay scenarios like this that, like, you're never gonna see this again. You're just playing because of Bar with No Name, we're just playing the Tulip. It's not missed. Okay, okay, it's 3 kills for 4 plays. 5 plays because of the Killmonger. What is happening? I think I just, like, Wong, and then I Hawk. It's always just gonna be a chance that he dies, but then I have the Rock Slide. I have, yeah, it's just Rock Slide turn 6 to be able to buff the Hawk and win on margin of victory. Gosh. They go Doc Ock. I don't think they wanted that. My Mystique does nothing. The Rock Slide bounces. Ironheart buffs. Oh, it's a tie. And then Zabu gives me the loss. No. Yeah, I should have played negative the bar, right? And then the Hawk dies. Okay. Negative the bar would have been great.
Escaped.
Blade is the best discard card? He probably is. He's so cheap. He combos with anything, right? The 75% danger room? I know. It's nuts. Blade is the best discard card. Not gonna lie. He always discards Infinite for you. Sif and Swordmaster on the other hand. Yep. They'll chop you up. Alright. Ooh, Bast. Another negative player spotted. We do get the Mr. Negative here to be able to play to Death's Domain. Monster Island is fantastic with the Iron Man. Alright, negative me. Tighten up the play, Teddy. Tighten up the play. They go Ironheart. Okay, so yeah, it's negative, but they're running Bast. Then, do I play like Wong? Or do I hide Surfer? Because then I would be able to play Iron Man over here to Monster Island. Heck, then I could just like copy him with the Mystique, get all the doubling effects, play the Iron Heart. Something like that. So I could actually play Iron Heart first. Yeah. Okay, our game plan is set, locked. Let's go. When are we doing friendly battles this week? We'll see, Flow Zone. I want to be able to play around with the featured location a little bit. We're definitely going to get some friendly battles in.
I am Iron Man.
Alright, we get the doubling. There's our Rock Slide. Useless Mr. Rock Slide. I can go. Mystique copies the Iron Man. Your Iron Heart. Then I go Bishop, Surfer. Is really good, right? Sometimes I think Danger Room has a bug or something. Literally, sometimes it just kills everything. There's no way it's 25%. Yeah, Top Show Video, there's the perception bias definitely skews it. I had one game where it killed every one of my cards that I played there. I played there early with like, I was like, this cheap card is expendable. I'm going to see if I can get something to stick. It gets shot. I play again with another card, it gets shot. I play again with another card, it gets shot. At that point, I'm like, I'm just going to see if I can land it. By turn 5, the opponent disrespected me to Snap, and then I'm like, well, I'm not going to see. Like, aren't you curious if I could go 6 for 6 on kills at Danger Room? I was about to do it for 2 cubes, but not for 4. But this is so good for us. I don't even mind that the opponent hit Bast. I mean, we're popping. What do you have? You could have Rogue. You could have Rogue, which would be very annoying, but my Mystique will still be able to get a copy in, so that I'll have one Iron Man dueling your Iron Man, and then I'm getting a number of buffs here. You didn't play for it? You have a way to get to Death's Domain?
I am Iron Man.
I hope they don't have a way to get to Death's Domain, but I guess they very well might. Bishop up. Surfer buff. It's Wong. Hang on. Big Panther. Big. The Zola? No. Hang on.
Wakanda forever!
We still win these? Let's go! Now, hang on. If they had gotten Wong first, would we still have won? Because he would have been up another 24 points. Yeah, we still would have won. We still would have won even if they got the right order. Oh my gosh. You're a big fan of early plays into the danger room. Leads to easy snaps. Yeah. You get to find out very quickly who's ahead and who's behind. One of your games that killed all 7 cards which you and your opponent played combined. Both tried to the danger room with 0 power. Hey Teddy, just out of curiosity, how much do I play Snap outside of stream? Well, so I stream 3 days a week, right? So I play Monday, Wednesday, Friday on stream, and then I cut videos, trying to get a video like 5 videos out a week. So I play a lot. I play an obscene amount. I probably have over 1,000 hours, 1,500 hours in Snap at this point. Steam tells me that I have like 700 hours on the Steam app. Yeah, and then I play on mobile as well. So we get our time in. We put in the work. We put in the hustle. The big boy cubes. One game you kept playing Deadpool to the danger room and it killed it every time. We were so happy until it misplayed Deadpool and it killed it on turn 6. Oh no. Rockslide looks weird in this deck. I agree, Canich. It is weird in this deck. The thing is, it's a weird meta. We need the rocks in the opponent's deck and we also need the help for our Hawk. So normally I would not, if I'm running Hawk in Mr. Negative, I do not run Rock Slide, but when all the opponents are running Lockjaws, we do it. We do it. Whatever I first play here to Vormir will die. I could play Bishop. I could try to cycle something. I could try to set up Zabu. I don't know what I want. I think I'll just try and set up Zabu. I don't love this. Have me and Wife Ninja run some friendly games against each other? We actually have not. We have the tech to be able to do it because I have the free-to-play account and this account. We could do it, but we've not. We've been trying to get our schedules to align to be able to play Hogwarts Legacy and get that Let's Play going. Rock Slide's gonna get him. And then Cycle. I don't know about this. This one seems kind of weird. Doctor Doom, sure. Take the rocks. Shuffle me, give me Wong. Okay, that's actually really fun. Because now I can play stuff like Ironheart and Surfer. There's the Hawk. We got the Hawk. So... Surfer and I hope that we draw Mystique. That's what I have to have. Like, Mystique makes an appearance here. Look at the vision. Have I gotten into talents in Hogwarts? I have, Rich. I've gotten to see some of the talents. But I didn't have negative, so Mystique doesn't matter. They're kind of retreating around the Quantum Tunnel. I only have Rock Slide and the Psylocke. I go Ironheart, Surfer. No, we just retreat. What am I doing? We just retreat here. Would be nice to pin variant cards in the shop too if that was possible. I know, Grizzly. Way to be able to make sure that you get what you want because otherwise you just keep on checking every 8 hour. Well, it's 24-hour cycle on the cards, 8-hour cycle on the shop. They just want you to always come back to the store, right? That way you can see the current offers and then they bait you to spend real money. Was the Zabu nerf detrimental to the meta? You stopped using it after the nerf, but seeing me use it makes you rethink your stance. I think that it was great. Well, so here's the thing. They had 2 lead decks and then 1 close behind in Shuri, right? So you had Sarah Surfer and you had Zabu, a couple different versions of Zabu. Zabu Hawk and then Zabu Dracula. These 3 decks were right up here. And then Shuri was right behind. And then they're like, we're only going to hit... Well, Zabu was also in Shuri, but the Shuri was not nearly as affected by the Zabu nerf as the other ones. So then it's like taking a step back at the top 2 decks, and then you just have Shuri only at the very top. There's always going to be something that's better than the rest in these kind of card games. It's where we're at. Mr. Negative on Wong is Mr. Positive. He is Mr. Positive, and you actually don't want it, which is hilarious. I think I go straight to Hawk here. Necrotia. I've definitely seen a negative Lockjaw decks fall on their face with like the negative getting resummoned and then resetting the deck and other stuff like that, which is always very funny. Alright, Raptors is quite good for us. Yeah. I don't think your Sunspot is ever passing my Hawk here, especially with Rock Slide in my hand. I don't think you have a chance. I can now Bishop, right? Bishop into Iron Man into the Wind. What is this name? They put all the smiley faces. Zabu's still good, but the Hawk and Spider-Man got nerfed. Yeah, which was good. Like, we were talking earlier in the stream about how Galactus is not fun to play against. Zabu Spider-Man was not fun to play against. So I'm glad that that play pattern got removed from the game. And I think that the Zabu was a bit of a side grade. Like, he's still an energy cheat, which is, in this game, always amazing. He's just not as overpowered as he was before. Not as swingy. We'll go Zabu. Maybe we'll still just set up Lockjaw. Maybe we'll set up Wong. Does it make sense, chat? What do we think? Chat? What if I play... Oh, Quantum Tunnel. Okay, well, this is changing the equation a little bit, but my question is, do you Wong and then Lockjaw? Because then... in our deck specifically, we have like Surfer, Ironheart that would get doubled, or could then, you know, pop up because of the Lockjaw and get doubled. Is that worth it? You lose a space of the Lockjaw cycling, but you have the Wong doubling. So, fun stuff. I think we'll go ham. Get the Lockjaw down. Been using the same Zabu negative Surfer list as last season with almost exactly the same success. It was a good nerf. There you go. See, it was too much before, but now it's still playable. That's exactly kind of the thing that we want to see. All right, Mr. Negative. How about you cycle and develop, you know, something snazzy for me, because it'll be an inverted card as well. What rank are we? We're at like rank 82 right now. Zabu Neg actually seems like it could be viable. Zabu being 2 is an accelerant for Neg, and the effect happens on inverted cards. Exactly. Of course, we draw the Rock Slide. The worst one. Like, out of everything in the deck, it was the worst. Mr. Negative is back. Why are you back? Out of all the cards I could have gotten. Oh, well. Let's play... Psylocke... Surfer? Surfer's not that impactful, but it gives us something. Cycling negative is risky? Sure, but we gotta take some risks. The opponent snapped. We're on the brink of retreat here. There we go. We got the Hawk. Magneto gonna reposition. Okay. I mean, I'm ahead by a lot now. Whoa. Oh, sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna go refill my water. You guys can revel in this one.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Mjolnir, to me! Victory!
They took it? They took the blade? Oh my gosh. Alright, send me back, send me back. Yo, the chair is a better player than Teddy. Confirmed. Confirmed. If he Wongs first, the Iron Man, then Mystique, does Mystique get double the Iron Man effect? No, because Mystique will change her card text so that she no longer has an on-reveal effect to be doubled. Similar to how Absorbing Man is broken on Wong, because the doubling is for his original card text, and because he's picked up new card text, it will no longer double. Dude, we're zooming. I love it. The raft? Okay. We can race at the raft, right, guys? It's okay to use Jane Foster in this deck. It certainly would. Well, you would retool the deck probably a little bit. You want a couple more zeros, don't you? Well, yeah, Jane is the high roll. You could run. Would you run Wasp Jane? How would we build the Wasp Jane adaptation? Do you just cut Hawk and Rock Slide for Wasp and Jane, and then you're looking to be able to summon up all the zeros after you invert the deck? I feel like that's the play.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
No. You gave me that specific card, Bugle? That was the one you put your investigative reporters on finding, Agatha? You're like, here's the special. I open the newspaper, she jumps out and stabs me from an animated wizard picture. Camartage, sure, why not? Camartage is good for me. Oh, Mystique, yeah. And then move the Zabu. Mystique is copying Zabu here, making my 4-cost 2-cost. I think that's actually a play. Agatha can race for the raft. She's trying. Is the 8,000 gold bundle worth it? Yes, because it has tokens. It's not as good as it's not as efficient in terms of turning your gold into tokens as the Deadpool bundle that we are going to be getting later on in the month. Who's to there, Agatha? They retreat?
Victory.
What happened? Why would the opponent retreat? They got the free... Did they get, like, Destroyer? And they knew Agatha was gonna play Destroyer? Even if they did. He got Giganto. Oh, maybe he got Giganto, but why would he care? He was doing fine. He could bluff it. Giganto would just stay in hand. The motivations of my opponent remain a mystery for all ages. Booster farming? You think he's just booster If he's booster farming, then you want to play more turns. If you're gonna retreat, you might as well wait for me to snap and then put the stakes higher. Is it like an auto retreat? Is there a automation process that will auto retreat on turn 4 if you're playing Agatha? We will Psylocke. What do we think they got? They could have pulled Ironheart, Mystique, Mr. Negative, or Wong. Maybe he got Agatha? He got double Agatha? I would take that. A free Agatha and a normal Agatha? You would like to hide the Daredevil bundle? It's so tempting. Brian, I'm sorry. They got the hooks in you there. The store is not going to hide nothing. Do I play... I think I cycle negative here. Yeah. How do I have 4 energy? Psylocke. I played Psylocke last turn. I'm a fool. Here we go. So you're just going to do the missions for this location? You did get lucky and got an 8-cuber for the win. Nice. Ready, Freddy. Zoran, good to see you. Is most time efficient to retreat turn 4? Okay. So if you're purely booster farming, you play Agatha to auto-resolve and you try and retreat on turn 4. I got it. This is a whole world of Snap that I'm unfamiliar with. I have no idea. They changed it with the Reality Stone? Okay. We want to develop. I mean, we could play the Lockjaw. I could also just play, like, Wong. I could play... They're up to 33. I think we're losing that. Just my opinion. I'll set up the Lockjaw. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Agatha takes all the boosters. She does, but she was green. They might be wanting to get the boosters onto Agatha. Like the Agatha we received from Daily Bugle was just a green border. if they want ornamental archetype. I don't know. Like I said, the motivations of my opponent remain a mystery. What do we want to combo? We don't have good options. We can play the Hawk. I think this could be a retreat. It's not coming together. You bought the Daredevil bundle to get your first Daredevil instead of buying it from the token shop. Gold was easier to acquire than the tokens. That's the crazy thing, Wilson. The tokens are the most exclusive currency we've ever had. It's nuts. Final turn, and everything's bricked. Yeah, this seems fair. I could play 2 cards to the lockjaw and yeah, not get anything good. We're done. This is a hard match. It is. Especially with the draws that we got. They reality stoned our Mr. Negative to stay on the board rather than cycling for an inverted card and so on and so forth. Daredevil bundle does seem nice. And I do like the way that you can play with the variant art immediately. It's a way to get access to those cards. Wakandan Embassy buffs our cards is brilliant. I love all of these. We'll try and get them all to the board. The Raft. The race is on. With a Lockjaw, though. Maybe I hold it. I can go... Time Stone is going to be good. There's so much Thanos. Do we need to be running Killmonger, guys? Like, do we need to run Killmonger? Agatha farming is about seasonal pass XP farming. Right, you get 10 XP for each location you win. Turn 4 is the earliest turn you can retreat to get the season pass XP. Most people just set up a macro to spam, click end turn, and retreat end on 4. So people do have macros that do this. That's what I was wondering. It sounded crazy to me, but I could see it. Do I play Rock Slide, right? I want to win the Raft. I'm probably going to surrender. It's very tempting, one way or the other, but the opponent is equally tempted. You bought the Gambit and Rogue bundle back in the day. Still haven't pulled regular Gambit or Rogue. Well, at least you have their variants, Gato, because those variants are beautiful. I love them. I did not draw anything cheap. They switched it anyway. They didn't want the Hulks. Why would you not want the Hulks? You're going to play 2 cards there rather than to the Raft? Why wouldn't you grab the Hulk? I don't understand. I'll play Bishop. The problem with that is you get just the Agatha boosters. There has to be a better way to do it. Maybe there is. I'm sure the brightest snap minds are on the problem. Okay. So it's like Hawk. Hawk's the best play. We're winning the Raft by so much, though. Okay, they're surrendering it. We get Hella. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, man. The opponent with the helping hand. Can you believe this, chat? A helpful opponent? It's crazy. Why would they do this for us? Okay, so we have to evaluate. We can... we don't need to evaluate. It was obviously copying off of the Hawk because the Thanos decks boost the Hawk by so much. We could have snapped there, man. We could have snapped there. Is this deck... In this deck, is Sarah good? I've tried Sarah. Sarah can be. Sarah is like... On the one hand, she feels very greedy, but also Sarah's just such a good card. You could be happy running her. So you would probably cut like Hawk and Rock Slide to be able to fit in Sarah and then another tech card of your choice. That would be my advice if you want to run. Ooh, Kenneth Prime. My old rival from the days of the beta. Way back when the game was unreleased, I played game after game against Kenneth Prime. Sarah makes you more vulnerable to Leech. He does, but Negative is already incredibly vulnerable to Leech. I could play Surfer just for an energy surge. That sounds silly, right? Yeah. I could play Tempo Surfer. That also seems terrible. I think I just play Negative on 4 to Altar of Death. It's like, you know, it's like saying, hey, this Pokemon is already countered by fire. So I add some kind of additional thing. I mean, you're already KO'd either way by leech, so you might as well run something that gives you better chances in the rest of your matchups. I'll go Mr. Negative here. Thanos appeared in your shop today, attempting to get you to buy it with the featured location. Ready, Freddy? It's good outside of the featured location. The win rate for... Oh, they had the Vision. The win rate for the Thanos Lockjaw deck without the featured location is like over 60%. It's really good right now. We got Inverted Bishop. I'll play it. What do I do with 6 energy, though? I'm at a point where I want 8. I want 8 so bad. So then I'm going to waste 2 to get the Rock Slide down. He doubles. And then I can play, like, oh, I could play Iron Man. And then I could play Hawk. Is basically it. But they're going to be able to move Vision over to the Altar of Death. I think I lose. I think I lose. You're saving up your tokens for Kang or something, though. Yeah, Kang is going to be really good. Kang is worth saving for, so... In my opinion, I'm going to be getting Kang. I really want to be able to get Kang and Stature. Those are my 2 top picks out of the releases this month. Alright, Kenneth Prime, hats off to you. It's a good game as always.
Escaped.
Come on. What's another fun lockjaw deck? Should we try the Mega Mogwai Rock Slide Hawk list? You're just waiting for Dazzler? Simon Cleric, what deck do you want to run Dazzler with? In my opinion, do I think Black Panther is worth the buy with the tokens, or should you save them? I would save them, Matthew. I think that Panther is good. So if you really want to run the Panther list, it's pretty good. And because Cosmo is not as prevalent as he was before, I think the deck has gotten a little bit better, but people have still, they're not playing it as much. Everybody's kind of seen what it does. It does a lot. If you hit the Panther Zola combo, you basically just win. Mirror Dimension could turn into Mini Lab, so I'll go ahead and play the Wong. Yes. But if you're not like straight bent on playing the Black Panther list, then I would just wait to acquire him normally. I don't think he's that much of a breakout card to spend your tokens on to accelerate his collection. What did you miss? You had to get something to eat? What did you miss? I don't remember. You missed a loss to Leech, I think twice in a row. I think that's what happened. The opponent keeps on leeching us. Using Sarah Control, but it's hard to hit 70. Sarah Control is good. I would be able to climb with. In this economy, they go Shuri. I hate that, but Iron Man is always very good for the Shuri deck counters. So I think I go Zabu Ironheart. Double the buffs. Give me at least some kind of foothold here. They go Red Skull. Fantastic. Maybe Iron Man will give us a prayer. I don't know, though. Do we have a chance if I Iron Man? He's going to be able to double me to 24 and then another... No, it doesn't help. It doesn't really help. I think they got us. Nothing that I scrape up. Yeah, we're done. It's not you with the leech, you promise? Well, good. Get out of here with your leeches. And your Shuris. I'm tired of them. You have no idea what you want to run Dazzler in? You haven't thought that through? You're just thinking that Dazzler, Strong Guy can work together with maybe MODOK to make sure you empty your hand? Something along those lines. If you're emptying your hand, how are you filling your board, Simon? You're playing like all in on Swarm. You can go Colleen Wing to be able to get the hit on the Swarm, the first hit, and then you can go MODOK to be able to get the hit on the 2 swarms into 4 swarms. And then you get 4 free cards hitting the board. It could be enough. I don't know. Is it a viable archetype, guys? What do we think? You could then run like, what would it be? Hold on. Don't help me. you go Nakia to be able to get the hand buff, which does synergize with Swarm, but also synergizes with Mysterio. Mysterio helps fill up the board. Maybe there's something there, but I don't know. I wouldn't be too hopeful. After turn 4, swap it, but Clintar will activate first, right? So if I Iron Man here, he's safe. He'd better be safe. He'd better be safe.
I am Iron Man.
Face the might of Asgard.
Isn't Magic an important card for the negative decks to increase the number of negative draw opportunities? He is, or she is. We're trying to use Lockjaw to give us our inverted cards instead. Was the game plan? That was what we set out to do. And we've not really accomplished it. I think I go Wong to be able to play like a Rock Slide Hawk and then win that way. I go Lockjaw to Clintar? You want to lose your Lockjaw? Interesting. Shanna, you could definitely go Shanna. I mean, Shanna takes up 4 board spaces. Behind Ultron, Shanna takes up the most board spaces of any single card play. What are my thoughts on the new card Ghost, Matt? I think that the new card is good.
Iron Man.
Hang on. What? Chat. Why is Snap never consistent? Why is it never consistent? It's like, locations activate on left to right unless you're Clintar and Starlight Citadel. In that case, Clintar will go afterwards, and we won't tell you why. The opponent obviously knew, so eggs on my face, I guess. What? Why? I know there's some funky stuff of like ordering of locations that add power to other locations getting activated in different orders. I can parse that out. I've played that enough times that I know it. But that was stupid. Starlight always happens first. It doesn't say that. It just says after the turn. It just says after the turn. I think Starlight Citadel's the only location that takes prio anyways. It's weird. It is weird. Stop that. Activate left to right, please. Left to right makes sense. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. The only consistency is the inconsistency. It is ridiculous. Left location just must happen first, please. Yes. Can you add something? Your collection level 630, stuck in the 50s. Is it normal? Owner, you're reaching. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it is owner. Like, you're at the hardest point to be able to climb. In the very early stages of Series 3, that's the point where my free-to-play account, that was the one season where I didn't make Infinite, was right on that collection level where you're just dipping your toes into Series 3. So you're up against meta matchups, but you don't have nearly the cards to be able to answer with. And now that they've killed Leader, the best thing that you can do is hoard up your tokens and get Ongoing Destroyer going for you. But that's going to be a grind. But that's my recommendation. Get Destroyer out of the token shop and build an Ongoing Destroyer list. I'm going to cycle Mr. Negative because I'm psycho like that. You think the location refreshes? Like once it moves, it thinks it fires again because it's a new spot? But it didn't fire the first time because all of their cards remained non-symbiote. The opponent played their Lockjaw, and then they had like 2 cards over here on the left. And then the locations, they stayed as, they did not become a symbiote. It shuffled, and then my Iron Man got consumed, and I lost the ability, which is why I'm so salty. I'm not usually this salty, guys. I'm not usually this salty. I'm still having a good time. What do we like? I feel like Hawk winning the throne room doubling opportunity is a real possibility here. With what Hawk plus hang on, I need the Wong to stay on the board to combo with the Rock Slide. So maybe I actually play Psylocke now, and then the combo is going to be Wong, Rock Slide, plus whatever we top deck. Admittedly, if we recycle the Mr. Negative, I'm a little bit sad, but I think this is the best play. And I'm in. You should try Destroyer. Just pulled it yesterday. Destroyer is great. Horrible matchmaking is the biggest pain. It's easy to fix, but The second dinner thinks that it's fire. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Oh, okay. Professor X says no shuffling for us. Interesting that they chose that. Ooh. Hang on, hang on. I mean, they're doomed. They're completely doomed. Surfer is going to be able to buff the lockjaw for the win on left. And then Hawk is going to the moon with an extra 8 power off of this rock slide. Sure, maybe they have a way to get the Sanctum Sanctorum, but I don't think I care. Hooked on MODOK though. MODOK is so much fun. MODOK is fun. Yeah, we snap to that. But I think Ongoing Destroyer is getting slept on a little bit at the moment. He's very good. Now, is he good with the featured location? No. Do not run Destroyer when you can cycle cards up with the Quantum. Ah, they had the Spectrum. So they do win on Mur Island with that Wong Spectrum. Why are they running? Why play the Invisible Woman? The Invisible Woman is able to get buffed by the Spectrum. I guess the idea is she protects the Wong from control. Or at least the opponent doesn't know what kind of control to use. Yeah, okay, it makes sense, it makes sense. Okay, we hit the Mr. Negative Fantasy. Is there another... What's another Lockjaw variant that we could play? We've played the Thor on reveal Lockjaw, we've played Thanos Lockjaw, and now we've played Mr. Negative Lockjaw. Is there something else to try? Currently playing Destroyer on the featured. Aiden, you have steel balls. How do you sit down? 4-1 Hawk or 4-0 Devil Dino? What's more OP? It's definitely the 4-1 Hawk. 4-1 Hawk pops. Because there's no limit to the cards that can be placed in the opposing deck. That's the thing. The Dino was busted at 4-0, but the 4-1 Hawk is too much. I think Hawk should be a 5-3 and should just join the trinity of Dino and Ronin and Hawk, and that's the play. Oh, we could play discard. Yes, we could play discard Lockjaw. That'd be fun. We get the Mr. Negative, but then he's sticking. I didn't want you to stick. What if we play Zabu here? It would make our Rock Slide a little bit cheaper. Looking to be able to cycle more cards with the Quantum Tunnel, so we get the inverted variants. Discard if that's already been played to death. Yeah, we could definitely play that. I've not played it this stream yet. I don't know about Lockjaw, but Negative Panther is fun. Negative Panther is super fun. Nexus. Does this change our calculus any on what we want to do? I want Iron Man here, and I want Mystique to copy the Iron Man right here. So final turn is going to be like... But do I want Rock Slide? Here's my question. Instead of cycling him. Probably. Then turn 5 Iron Man, turn 6 Mystique plus Iron Heart. Looking for the Iron Heart to put the buffs over here, which would then get doubled. That seems very good. What can the opponent do? Up against the compounding power of Iron Man Mystique, not a lot. Especially when we're drawing inverted cards as well. I'd have to get like true freebies to cycle. I don't think I'm getting any free cards. We go She-Hulk. I respect it. Psylocke appears. You have her Patriot Deck Debris Mysterio. Ultron Doom. Dazzler is fun. Mystique her as well. If the Dazzler gets +6, so the Mystique would be able to... That's crazy. The Mystique would be able to get the +6, be a 3/6. That's okay. Yeah, I guess that's playable. This Shuri in the Lockjaw? Should we be trying this, guys? Shuri in the Thor Lockjaw. Because if it cycles, you do have plenty of big targets, but you have to play them to get the benefit. Maybe we should try it. We did not when we were playing things, but we can go Mystique here, and then we can go... so Surfer would be able to add +2 to the Mystique. Ironheart would be able to add a nebulous amount. If I went... I think it's the Ironheart. Has to be better. For 8 cubes? For 8 cubes, though, is it better? I'm jumping up The compounding powder is just too much. It's too much for them to possibly be able to beat, right? Here we go. Here we go. You tried it earlier. It's not that good. Okay, they just hit a high roll on us. No. Oh, that burns me.
Mjolnir, to me.
They had the arrow. Of course they had the arrow. And the Shang-Chi, they're running all the counterattack. They're nuts. Crap. Well,
Iron Man.
even if I get perfect buffs, yeah, no. Very close, very close. I think it wasn't foolish to play the flip. I don't think we needed to retreat. But the arrow does completely ruin our day. By 3 points only. Big oof, big oof. 8 cubes down. Gotta win it back now. That deck doesn't normally run anyway to change the locations, but they had the control and the arrow. Okay, early Bishop, that's actually amazing. Early Dracula for them, also amazing. I'll play my Zabu. Can we get a Zabumafu Zabu? Is that just like... It's always in my mind. Does anybody else think that would be fun? Okay, let's go Lockjaw. Lockjaw did not get the buff. I want to be able... Hawk could be a good win at Bar Sinister. Cosmo. I don't like seeing the Cosmo there. Cuts off a lot of what I want to do with my on-reveal abilities. We could also Surfer to Bar Sinister, which has always been an incredible play. They start adding 2 to each other. Hold on, I used to know the math of... They would produce like 18 points if they had the old Surfers. The new Surfers, what are they going to do? Chat, help me out. How much power does Surfer on Bar produce at that specific location? Rock Slide the Bar? Rock Slide the Bar would be so many rocks for them. But I think then they just beat me by playing a 7-point card to Bar Sinister. And sure, the Hawk is a guaranteed win, but then I have to win the Wakandan Embassy where I'm locked out because of the Cosmo. 12 and then +8 from the base. We're saying it's 24. It's actually higher than before. Am I looking forward to obtaining Ghost and the other new cards? I am not looking forward to obtaining Ghost. I'm looking forward to picking up Kang and Stature this month, hopefully. Hawk and Sakaar and then Rock Slide through the bar. Oh, but then how do I win the Embassy? I think I need to Hawk over here to Bar Sinister and then try and win Sakaar by other means. I don't know what those means are going to be, though. You can get Mystique and copy the Hawk. Oh, I could get Mystique and copy the Hawk. That would be an incredible top deck. I think I play the Hawk now. They play nothing? So you have Infinite. In hand, Infinite or She-Hulk, something. Whoa, he hit! Let's go! I mean, yeah, I'll play the Ironheart. It gets blocked by the Cosmo and we'll cycle for... Honestly, whatever it cycles for could be actually detriment. Like if the Mr. Negative is lower points for margin of victory, but here we are. I'm worried about this Dracula mostly. Pixel Hawk is fire. Pixel Hawk is one of the best pixels in the game, man. Cycle me, there's the negative. They went with... What? You went with Hazar? Hazar Bar Sinister for +4 on their 1-cost cards, and now it's going to be Ant-Man. You just played an Ant-Man? Eats the Red Skull to still win by a point? Ouch. Oh, the Wakandan Embassy buffed it. I was like, how did the Ant-Man get so big? All right, they had it in hand. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Could have Wong plus 3 Iron Hearts. You know, I probably should have. I could have gone Wong plus the 3 Iron Hearts. Or I could have gone Wong plus all the Surfers. Wong plus all the Surfers would have been amazing. I thought the Hawk was going to be good enough. I really wanted to find the Iron Man as well. If I found the Iron Man, I would have been kind of sad if I'd held off for the Wong and the Iron Hearts. But yeah, there it is. Burbus, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, never lucky, never lucky. Never lucky, always punished. Do I want to cycle something, or do I just like establish Bishop? I probably just establish Bishop. Hawk could still be our candidate to be able to win the throne room. And they go Debris. And they cycle the Debris. What do they want to use the rocks for? And they get a Wasp. We got him there. Probably just play Hawk. I'm not feeling like I want any of these to cycle, which is not the vein of the deck. The idea of the deck was that I was supposed to want to play to Quantum Tunnel. Their Patriot? Debris comes back. Okay. Sure. This has been a wild ride. I guess I Iron Man before I lose that board space as well, or do I wait? Waiting would allow me to play like Psylocke Surfer. Does it matter if I wait or not? It gives me plus energy, then I could play Iron Man comboed with Psylocke again if it comes back up. Do I snap? When they Patriot, they're guaranteed winning Quantum Tunnel. The kicker is if we can win Nidavellir. We're gonna win Throne Room. So how do we stay ahead? Because they fill this and they get an extra 5. So really I'm only 3 points ahead with whatever I can get onto the Bishop. So I probably do need the Surfer and then look for maybe even a redraw here. Yeah, we got to build the Bishop. Okay, that's actually nice. We get, hopefully, Ironheart for free off of the Mr. Negative. I get Rock Slide to buff the Hawk. It's perfect. We go Kazar. Ooh. A tie? The last card that I played was well, basically Mystique doesn't have a target. Mystique could be here just to take the Surfer buff so that I keep on building Bishop as much as I can, but then as soon as they play Patriot here I lose. He hasn't snapped. Why is he not snapped? I think that he has to have Patriot, right? You could probably run the Have Some Crap deck on this location. I think I could as well, Top Show Video. I think I could as well. Do they just not have it? Oh, they don't have it.
Victory.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think we got a little lucky there. We should play some discard after this. Yeah, Wong would go away. Wong would cycle before he could get the doubling assistance. You're playing the Have Some Crap deck now? Thanks for the idea. There you go, Burbus. It's pretty fun. Would have bluffed if I would have bluffed if I was him too. I mean, you're sitting there just poised for the Patriot win. At least do a retreat later. But he was like, nope, I'm done. I'm gone. Peace. So if I go Lockjaw, we'll cycle the negative. Okay. This is what we wanted to see. Always lucky. No. Being lucky to win 1 cube versus losing the 8 cube by a single point. I want to change my luck. I would like to speak to my guardian angel about changing my luck status. Luck status is not helping me. I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I would be too. But we'll see what we pull up. Mr. Negative has some winners for us. Why is Iron Man always in hand? We've had the inverted Iron Man 1 time and we've played this deck for like an hour. Mr. Negative will cycle and then we can get Hopefully the Hawk. I guess that's the only good. Well, Bishop would be fine. Especially because you get buffed later on by the Surfer. Oh, I have to. Sorry, I'm roping. Roping.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Get no play. They just, Hey, we hit the Bishop. Okay. So we hit as good as we could have. Do we have a winning game plan moving forward? For Minilab, basically. The winning game plan is whatever comes up for free. Plus... I might as well see what they play. They go Jubilee. Yeah, you're winning Avengers Compound. The Infinite, of course you are. And we draw... Mystique. So I could... That would not win. This would just bring us up to a tie at Kiln, but all they have to do is pass a single point onto the Sunspot. Okay, that was fun. Run Bast for the Psylocke helps the cards in the hand. I don't know, we got told that we shouldn't run Bast if we're running the Lockjaw version of the deck, but Bast is pretty good for the deck normally. I think we've basically played out Mr. Negative. We'll do one more here, and then I think I'm done with Mr. Negative. We'll try discard. Trade-off for always getting Zabu is you have to take Iron Man with him. I guess so. This is Zabu. Iron Man has his new kitty. Non-Zola, but Sauron and Shuri is what you mean? Hang on. Do I know any non-Zola Sauron Shuri builds? No Zola, but you have Sauron and Shuri. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't run Zola, but you still have the exact same build with Taskmaster. You just get to play it like you don't have the Zola, which they usually do anyway. Shuri is so disgusting. You just wait. Basically, your primary objective, KG, is to have... Oh, fantastic. Your primary objective is to play Shuri on 4, have Sunspot developed early, pass on 5, play She-Hulk plus...
Iron Man.
Okay, Iron Man. Play She-Hulk plus Taskmaster on 6. That way you develop 40 points on turn 6, and you've passed a lot of energy on your Sunspot. You're coming from behind, so their control can't touch you, and it's GG. That's basically the game plan. I guess I go Hawk? Makes sense. I can Rock Slide on 6, maybe Ironheart here on 5. Always love the music. What is this? So this is Synthwave by Harris Heller. He's a guy who's made specific tracks that are non-licensed specifically for streamers to be able to use and for YouTube videos. I believe that if you type !playlist in the chat, it'll give you a link. But you can also find his music for free on his website. Ironheart will give us the buffs, and then the Surfer will ping. I'm playing Surfer last in case Ironheart returns Bishop or Mystique. But the kicker is going to be how we win Necrotia because we don't have a way into Death's Domain. Finally got Galactus. Do I have a deck for him? Waifu Master, I do not have Galactus, so I haven't been able to test him at all. How does that work? Mystique copied the Hawk? No, and the dog dies to the chick. We lose. We lose. But why did the Mystique copy the Hawk? Because the last card that I played did not have the ongoing effect. I played Ironheart, and then Mystique still copied the Hawk because the Hawk is the last one on the board. Snap is never consistent. It's never consistent because, like, Taskmaster will copy cards even if they're destroyed. Mystique apparently only cares about what's on the board. Dang on. I want to read this. On reveal, if the last card you played has an ongoing ability, this card gains it. Lockjaw. When you play a card here, swap it with a card in your deck. When you play a card here. So it's still considered the card played. Wait. No, it's not? the rule or the text lawyers come in and say playing a card here is different than having a card played, P-L-A-Y-E-D, to that location. Before it is fully played, it has been swapped. Thus, the last card that I actually played, ED, was the Hawk, and thus the Mystique was able to copy it. I guess I could see an argument for it. Let's try our self-discard list. Is hosting a tournament something that I'd like to do, Sebastian? I would love to, but if I had spectator mode. The Snap Clash guys have been trying to host tournaments, but their connection just looks janky. Because they have to have, like, they have the players, and then the players are, like, streaming the connection to them through a screen share browser-based service, and then they're taking that capture and then streaming that to everybody else with the shoutcast. And over the layers of it getting streamed and then restreamed, it doesn't look very good in the end product, has been my kind of opinion. Or it doesn't look as good as I would want for me to host a tournament. Like, the tournament was still fun to watch. I like this, what the Snap Clash guys are doing. It was very fun to be a part of the tournament. I would recommend watching their tournaments in the future. I probably will be tuning into their streams myself. They have some great guys on the cast. Raj Tronic, our Irish buddy, was doing the cast for them, which was super cool to see. Of course, now we're playing up against Mr. Negative. But if I was to host a tournament and do like the casting myself, I would want spectator mode to be able to know that I could get a higher frame rate, basically, for the cast. Do I have a calling replacement in most discard decks? Yeah, you play like Swordmaster, but it's not as good.
I am Iron Man.
Mystique ends up the target because it hits Jubilee. What? Yeah, it sounds like it's laggy.
I am Iron Man.
They're playing negative. You know how many? I played an hour of negative. I'm stun locked. I played an hour of negative and I got this once. And of course, the first game here, they hit us with it. We're clapped. I don't know. What do I want to do? I guess I play mad and I play like Gambit and I say, hey, kill this guy. Kill this fool. As content creators, do you guys not get the update news beforehand? No, we don't, Top Joe Video. We do not. Now, I will say, the developers are working on creating an official content creator partnership program, and they want to be able to release news to the content creators earlier and have kind of a distribution to the community method set up there, but that's still in the works. It's not there right now. They're also experimenting with test accounts that could potentially allow content creators to be able to review cards prior to release to help make buyer guides, which I think would be excellent. Yeah, we're done. This is stupid.
I am Iron Man.
It's so stupid.
Iron Man.
Friendly neighborhood
Is this a Spider-Man
here.
too? Oh, and Absorbing Man. Why not? What happened to me? My Gambit even killed their Mr. Negative? How did I first find out about Snap? Google told me. My Google feed, my Google News feed was like, hey, Snap is going to be coming out. So I tried to hop in. Gambit being Gambit. Yeah, I got this. Gato says stay in there. Believe in the heart of the cards. High level play. High level players. Why? Maybe I'm not. I think this is the universe telling me I should not be playing discard. Lamentis doesn't give me Apocalypse. Lamentis doesn't give me Swarm. So that's a bust. Yugi would have stayed. Yugi would have stayed if it was the season finale, but if it was the season opener, he would have stayed and gotten slapped around. Man. You can definitely win with the power of friendship. Just believe. Just believe. What if the cards were demoted every week instead of by batch at the end of the month? Would that make acquisition better? Naveen, I don't think it would. I think that we just need to see a clean cadence of when they get brought down. I pass again. Waiting to be able to get our combos together here. Have some deck seems pretty good right now. Yeah, we might play it. You play a discard deck without MODOK. The deck is useless? Oh, Luis. The deck is still okay. I feel like the deck should still be okay. If I play Calling Wing, I cut the Lockjaw. I don't mind if I cut the Lockjaw. We get Blade in there. The 0... No, wait. 0 plus Icebox. What got hit? Gambit went up by Icebox. Oh, 0's... Okay, 0 is not Iceman, but they're both blue. It caught me off guard. Icebox hitting Gambit, that's what I would have wanted to play right now. I feel like I need to play something just to have some tempo. But if I do this, I'm probably cycling around and then killing my Dracula. Maybe I just play Calling Wing to kill the Blade. Kind of slow roll it. But I like being able to combo with the Blade. Maybe I play Lockjaw. They go max, but it's zeroed out. And now I play Dracula. Do I care? Why do I care about Dracula? Because I'm going to trade. I do not get my Apocalypse. I don't want him. I want all these cards gone. Let's go Gambit. Okay. Basically, I don't want to give them a big Apocalypse. They trade to Taskmaster, copies the Cosmo. That's okay for me. Yeah, Mindscape sucks too. We're just card after card. There we go. They get the big APOC, but what can you do? I got the Mr. Morbius. Alright, there you go. 12-point APOC. Enjoy. It's the only thing you get. This update seemed really small. They only released 4 new cards and that's it. But that's all they do every season, Top Show Video. Every season is going to be... you get a card a week, is the idea. Man. Dracula would have been okay if I had known. They can play the 12-pointer, so they just win, right? Yeah. Okay. Miyamoto, good to see you. Good to see you.
Escaped.
Series 3 is just gonna balloon. Yeah, it is. Series 3 is gonna get really big, but I think that's their idea. Oh, they did Shuri would have been a 24 APOC. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. As funny as it would be to see, we're done. Dream Dimension. Calling Wing can hit the Swarm. That's fantastic. Dream Dimension does prevent us from being able to play MODOK, which is unfortunate. So we'll go Wing. Give me my Swarms. We might Moon Knight be able to attack their hand, or we might Gambit, depending on the value of the cards they play here. Psylocke. So you're either Mr. Negative, or you are Galactus. Let's Moon Knight. And let's one Swarm. Here we go. Is it possible to get Zabu by tokens? Yes, it is. Zabu is right now in Series 5. Of course, we lose our MODOK. Last update, they released a lot more than 4 cards. Did they not? No, they didn't. And they also released friendly battles during the Surfer season. They released around 10 cards. Yeah, with the advent of the collector's store, they gave us the extra cards. But now we're on the cadence of 1 card a week for forever and always. And I drew it back. I'll Gambit. And then Swarm? I mean, why not? They need to drop cards every half month or something. Series drop. It would be nice to get the series drop at least scheduled out a little farther in advance to know when things are going to be coming and whatnot. Okay, there's our Dracula. But I think that I'm... Oh. They don't want the Mr. Negative back anyway, so that discard didn't really hurt them. They go Brood here. Okay. I get the Swarm. It's a couple bugs in hand, guys. It's a couple bugs. Why do Mr. Negative players love to play negative to the Lockjaw location? Won so many games because they hit him again trying to play there? You've won so many games, Miyamoto. I would say that you're the lucky one in that situation. that you don't actually see that happen very often. They're just going to play Sarah and then try and get their Surfer. No, the Surfer already died. So I can play Chavez, Swarm, 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 Swarm. And then the Dracula will eat the Apocalypse and scale the Morbius. Why am I waiting? I'm done. Are they still planning? Is it bugged? It's hung up? I feel like it's hung up. Hang on. Taskmaster me. Where are you? Where are you? Snap. And... yeah, snap and task. Get me on the restart here so that we don't bug out on turn 6. There. If they shuffle negative up into their deck, then the player there again, the odds are actually very high they'll hit negative again, undo what they were trying to do. The odds were not that high. We were playing it ourselves and it wasn't too bad. Alright, get me back in. See what happened. Okay. It's happening fast. We gotta play incredibly fast. Bada bing, 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 bing. I feel good about this. I'm sorry to my opponent for having to wait so long. Bugged out. Lady Sif. Cuts nothing. Wolfsbane. Buffs up. Mystique. Copies nothing. Cycles. Drops inverted Iron Man. Oh my gosh. Ironheart hits the buffs. Cycles. Plays Rogue. Steals Morbius. No. And she's actually buffed because of multiple Moon Knights? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I would thumbs up too. Ah. You have to say not getting cards after completing Series 3 feels anticlimactic? Yeah, because then your collection slows down to once every 40 caches. Had some tough losses. I agree. I would agree. I felt like that one was in the dang bag. They just had every tool. They always have the answer. There's always another secret. I guess I have Morbius over here. At least my opponent gave you the thumbs up. Mine just spam snap emote. They're like, I've never won before. Yeah, snap, snap, snap. You're such a fool. Got Agatha. Cut the stream. Cut the stream. We're tilted to oblivion. Damn, it's gonna kill the... Sure, they get to hit their Apocalypse just perfect and kill my Morbius. Lockjaw goes. Oh, you're gonna play Swarm. You didn't want to play Lady Sif? Lady Sif, who could either hit Apocalypse or yourself? Rhino. Why not? They're again right onto the Apocalypse, just like they wanted. Now will Lady Sif add Invisible Woman? Agatha, are you going to surrender control? No, we're probably going to discard APOC, right? Yep. I'm not even going to get to play Apocalypse because she's going to play herself. They lose the Ebony Maw, why not? Swordmaster cuts the Carnage. Okay, so they have one big Apocalypse and then one other card. And there's, yeah, great. Play to the one lane that I'm winning. Agatha, why don't you?
Escaped.
Agatha is banned from being summoned by Nick Fury. Is that true? I guess I would hope that was true because he pulls up 3 cards. Your odds of actually getting Agatha are decent. Like, if you consistently play Nick Fury, you will consistently get Agathas. Don't be so frustrating. It's true? Alright, I believe it. I'm gonna hold on to the blade. Come on, Lockjaw, carry me. Give me one good Lockjaw discard game. One good Lockjaw discard game. That's all I ask for. Morbius to the throne room. Probably try and play Lockjaw on right. Grand Central will get a free card. Maybe it can be a big, high profile. Well, now I don't even need to play the Lockjaw. We just go straight Gambit here, I think. It kills the Daredevil or the Captain America. Maybe not the most pivotal, but here we go. There goes Blade. That's fine. Moon Knight comes up. There goes Lockjaw. That's good. I would have rather the Apocalypse. Ooh, they lost the Destroyer. Okay, now we're cooking. Let him cook. Hey, Teddy, did I know that Second Dinner has already revealed Kang's animation in the 2022 announcement video? I'm gonna have to check it out, KG.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I know that they had Ben Brode on the Quantum Mania red carpet talking about Kang's ability, which was pretty cool. Usually run a ramp MODOK deck with Hela. It's basically like the dream MODOK Hela combo with all the big boys. That sounds fun. It sounds more fun than what we're doing right now. Nick Fury is a decent turn 6 play with Devil Dino if your hand is thin. It can be. I mean, yeah, it's just like a lot of power, right? Because you produce plus 6 points on the Devil Dino, so it's like a 13-point play. It's decent. I don't get any draw. The Collector is fun. Getting to add him into the mix. This MODOK, dude, if I find Morbius and all of the other tech cards that I want, this is great. It's purple clocks going back in time. Yo. Alright, we're gonna have to check it out. How are you? Oh, Baron Mordo. Right. I don't get any good draws. Ironheart is technically better than the Bucky Barnes. Not by a lot. And then I'll play my Dracula, and then I'll play my MODOK, and then that's it. Oh, of course. It's worse than Bucky Barnes, turns out. Who was it who was saying I was having a rough couple of games? Shuri, yeah. Beat me harder, why don't you? $30-point Red Skull, nice and casual. We're gonna retreat. And then we're probably never gonna play this deck again. Yeah, we're done with that one. Yep, back down to 80. Right where we started. There we go. Fun stuff, guys. Let's play back with a little bit of the Thanos. Back to negative. Maybe we should go back to negative. He was probably climbing the most effectively. Essential Fade, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you. Let's see. I'll go Soulstone first. You've just been playing the Death Wave deck? There you go, Burbus. Whatever's working for you, man. I hope it climbs. Terra Control, bro. It's fun to watch. Terra Control is good. I think I want to take away Dream Dimension here. And we'll get like Lockjaw on right. Yes, Lockjaw on right. Draw me something nice to drop in. Currently playing an iteration of the Lockjaw Neg. Called it Mr. Negative Gets Locked Up. I like it. Okay, Altar of Death. That's fun. The Space Stone will let me stick. So they're going to be able to generate extra energy here. We have to keep pace somehow. You go Wasp? Just kill her? You're just going to sacrifice Wasp on the Altar of Death like that? No heart? No soul? Because I got the Soul Stone. You know, we should play Have Some Crap. We'll end things out by playing Have Some Crap and see if we can counter people with that. and loving the Sauron Shuri.
Mjolnir.
Sauron Shuri is definitely tip of the spear right now. TBT. This is so good. Alright, cycle me. Arrow. You may have betrayed me on that one. No, alright. She-Hulk is redemption. Lockjaw should. This should be good. And then I like Blue Marvel to try and lock it up. Yes. I go Vision. Alright guys. I'm using my knowledge of how Death's Domain interacts with Lockjaw to say that all these cards, well, armor would get cycled. Yeah, armor would get cycled, not destroyed. So it would be. I'm pretty sure that they get destroyed and then they get cycled into the deck for the other stuff. In that case, I actually want Power Stone first. I do want armor last because I don't want armor coming back up to protect his cards. He's gonna move Vision. But I'm gonna get Infinite, Quinjet, Power Stone. Did they fix the Mysterio variant bug? I don't know. I think they've been working on it. I'm not sure if the bug fix is in yet. No, they just played left? Hold on. Yes, it cycles. It works. It works. And then it dies. And then it cycles. Here's the Infinite. No, the Space Stone. Never mind. Never mind. Come on, Infinite. I guess I do have a couple stones in there, right? Deck of 2 cards, please, please. End stone. Every time. Dr. Doom? No. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Timestone compounding with Elysium. That sounds dangerous. Go Mindstone to get the extra draw as well. Scorpion debuffs us. But taking just 1 point off the Infinite's not going to hurt us that much. Honestly, I think I Reality Stone to turn off Elysium at this point. Though I could keep Mini Lab open as well. Yeah, what if we like turn off the Elysium? I don't need the energy savings. The opponent probably does. Maybe Leech is better play on as the last play. Maybe so. I guess I should have leeched. Okay. Turned into Warrior Falls? And then all my guys die? That's actually great, because then it opens up the board. Hold on, hold on. Do I want to play Lockjaw or do I want to pass? If I play Lockjaw, I can play whatever I draw into as well. I'd probably play the Lockjaw. Getting the She-Hulk early to Warrior Falls would have been nice as well to like kill the Scorpion and whatever else they have. We can try and set that up later. Okay, I guess I just Quinjet. Pass on 3, that'll let me play She-Hulk next turn to be able to combat the Warrior Falls. Do I know if they will make a friend list added to the game, make it easier to battle with friends? I'm sure that they are, Kevin. They are working on a number of different things. They want to be able to get guilds added into the game as well, which is going to be pretty unique for card games. I'm very excited to see how that ends up playing out. She-Hulk or Leech, guys. She-Hulk or Leech. Leech is so good. And they've been playing, like, you know, the Enchantress, Cosmo, Angela, Scorpion. This is like the Sarah control list. Leech would be able to smack it. But then what is my final turn going to be? I don't know. I'm ahead. I'm ahead. I would be tied. There's a Leech. Leech then Thanos. Thanos is not going to be able to score because we missed out on... Did we miss out on what? Blue? Why would you play Killmonger over there? That just seems strange. Alright. I guess it's She-Hulk. But then they just play Chavez on mid. Pretty sure they just play Chavez mid and beat me. Oh, they play Hulk mid. Play Hulk mid. Okay. You said your second World Ship game ever. First one you had was the first day of launch. It's incredibly rare, Burbus. Incredibly rare. But it's kind of interesting. I like it better than Galactus. Did I not play all the stones? No, I didn't. We were missing one of them. It'll show up in hand, Thanos will say. He'll be 18 points in hand if you've activated the criteria. Not that it would have mattered. Give him the thumbs up. I'll go Mind Stone to be able to start drawing into all our stones. Will there be a raffle today? I think so. We'll do a... You know, we should set it up now. Alright, guys. I always like to end the stream by doing a viewer battle. We've been live for over 3 hours, so it's about a good time to log it in. We'll set it up. Start the raffle. Exclamation point, pick me. Spacebar. A number between 1 and 100. That's for how many tickets you're going to purchase. The winner will get to do a friendly battle up against me to be the capstone of our stream today. Get your entries in now. You've got 4 minutes to be able to get the entries in. We'll drop Soul Stone. Or do I go Time Stone? I think I go Time Stone here. Be able to get the draw. Wakandan Embassy making these cards look fierce. Monster Metro. Let's go Soul Stone. They're looking a little destruction-ish. So I'll play armor over. Where do I want to play armor? I want to play armor alongside cards that I want to survive. I guess I'll play the Power Stone in here, but that locks me out. That fills up my location. I'll play Sunspot. I don't know. We're too slow. We don't have initiative. We needed the initiative to be able to come in there. Alright, we're getting a lot of entries in. I like it, I like it. I actually lockjaw over here. Yes, then I'll stop the Strange Academy from shuffling away. I feel like we could snap on this. They, of course, can have Killmonger to be able to smack us around, to pull back the Mind Stone and the Sunspot. But, yeah, such is life. We've got plenty more powerful cards that are going to be able to get cycled up here. Do I want to try and get Thanos? I'm missing Blue Stone, and I'm holding Power Stone. We could be seeing 18-point Thanos. Ooh, that's huge for us. They go wave? Hold on. Why, though? Why do you want the wave? Mysterio doesn't kill anything at Fisk Tower, but Arrow sure could. Let's try it. If we get the kill here, they're just going to retreat. I know it. What's it going to be, my friend? What's it going to be? It could be an early death. Oh, we got the stones. We have all of them. Yeah, early death. Wow. Why would you play early death? They're trying to fight the Infinite. I'm ahead everywhere. I'm actually just ahead everywhere. 18-point Thanos, baby. Let's kick him. No. I'm missing... I don't have it played. I don't have enough energy to play it all. Dang it. I can play... Yeah. We're going to be able to play She-Hulk plus the Power Stone. Why don't people run Wave and Lockjaw? What would be the benefit of running Wave and Lockjaw? All right. 30 more seconds to be able to get your entry into the raffle. If you want a chance to be able to play against me and a friendly battle as the capstone of the stream, type exclamation point pick me, spacebar, number 1 through 100. That'll get you entered into the raffle. If you are a subscriber, you get a couple free tickets added on. 20 to be precise. Go Soulstone. I will play armor to protect my soul stone. Lockjaw runs a lot of big cards. It does run a lot of big cards. I guess the idea is that if it comes up early, you wouldn't be able to combo the little cards that you necessarily want to with the Lockjaw, but then again, you would just be able to play a big boy early. Okay, I could see it happening. All right. The raffle has concluded. Haryat is going great. Had a great day. Arkham Reaper, congratulations. Arkham Reaper, congratulations. You have won the raffle. You will be our chosen target. Okay, so I actually want to play Quinjet here, right? Chat? In the order of operations, what's going to happen is Quinjet will get moved by the Bifrost and then Clintar will activate. I have this on unreliable authority. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Face the might of Asgard.
And there goes Thor. Do I think the Mystique bundle is like the Jubilee one? You know, I'm actually not sure, Victor, what it's going to be for us. Oh, I could Reality Stone to change things around. Maybe I do that. But then I wanted the Quinjet to survive. Then again, I've played almost all the stones. It's only the green stone that would help us out. Arkham Reaper, you can go ahead, create the lobby, and then send me the code in chat, and I will join in. All right, there's our time stone. We did find it. Now I'm going to have to pay full price, but I think it's worth it. And then we'll be able to cap off the Thanos portion of the stream with the 18-point baby Thanos. We hit at the very end. Come on, come on. Yes. Oh, you went with the arrow? I guess I'll beat you here then. Alright. What should we play for our battle mode today? I think I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want. The nice thing with battle mode is that it dodges the featured location. Or the featured location is not higher odds in battle mode, so we get a palette cleanser. We can play whatever we want.
Victory.
Top Chip Video, you want me to play just a random deck? You can comb through my streams and watch me play District X. It's never been that fun to me. It just seemed kind of weird. Hang on. I go game modes, join, code, and I want to play. Oh, play that one. That would be super fun. We could play. I don't want to do Junked Up though. I played Valk so much recently. I've also played Junked Up. Let's go Valk. Here we go. Here we go. Best of luck, Arkham Reaper. Our battle will be glorious. Discard Dino, what is that? Discard Dino is where you play MODOK Dino with the Morbius. So you're looking for all cards that generate new cards. So you have a huge hand size, and then either you cut all of them with the MODOK to be able to supercharge the Morbius, or if you didn't draw that combo, you just play Dino and you get value either way. That's the game plan. Dude, our board is so full, we're not going to be able to get to this Squirrel Girl. Play the starter deck? The starter deck would be so boring. I'll put the demon here so we at least have something. Hoping to draw, you know, a power compounder like Blue Marvel or Kazar in here. You call it MODOK hand size? Yeah. And you run like Collector, and you get to run the Helicarrier in there. My overlay died. It just up and died. It's okay. Untap that GG. It does this sometimes. Usually it comes back. There she is. Just gotta treat her like a princess. Let her know that you love her. Is it actually like Squirrel Girl here to get blocked and not kick out the extra squirrels? No, wait, yeah, one squirrel comes over, these come across, I have to play a single card, which is going to be Iron Man. That seems pretty good. Not sure what Reaper is hitting us with. Colossus Cosmo. This is like ongoing destroyer tech. I feel like it's ongoing destroyer. We'll have to try and feel out our opponent in these first couple of games. Oh, it's just Shuri. Oh, joy. We get a battle Shuri. Well, they have to play here on turn 5. That's pretty good for us. I'm expecting that it's going to be the Red Skull. 30-point Red Skull up against our Iron Man. We have a shot. How much of a shot, though?
Iron Man.
Oh, it was Typhoid Mary instead. Okay. Debuffs everything, and they're not going to be able to debuff the Typhoid Mary now? Well, that's all you needed to say. What else can they finish with? I'm going +8 here in the middle, which does... Oh, it's too small. Oh, it's too small. +8 takes me to 24. Ah, no. I think we have to retreat then. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Will cards go back in the X Mansion if you play Kang on turn 3? I assume so. Yeah, Marvel would be the best play, but it still loses me the game. Okay, let's see if Valkyrie can hang in there. Up against Shuri. We have chances. It's gonna be interesting. Jotunheim. That's actually really nice with Valk. I'll still just Bast here on mid. Okay. So Reaper has the best meta deck right now. We have a deck that I built to be a pseudo counter. It was chosen randomly. We didn't decide what decks we were going to play into each other. Altar of Death, and I've got the poker to stick in there. I love that for me. I'll go Angela over here. Normally sacrificing Hooded Altar of Death is fantastic, but with the +3 power, I think we want to keep him around. I want to see Valkyrie. Valkyrie to be able to reset everything at Jotunheim at the end, and then I want something that's giving me a buff. So the Ant-Man to be able to go over the top would be nice. Are they going to get anything that sticks to Altar of Death? What does Shuri have? It would be Vision if he runs Vision. We don't know if he has Vision or not yet. All we know is Colossus, Cosmos, Shuri, Typhoid Mary. What about X District? Like an early Kang would just reset the turn, which would include effects. Okay. We don't have our Valk yet. And we don't have... I get all my power from ongoing effects. I need like Kazar or Blue Marvel to be able to play to Jotunheim to help out now. This is so rough. Why didn't I play Kazar? Because I drew it late? Yep, the Red Skull makes sense. Very good for you. Not so great for me. But now I can Demon and then Ant-Man. Where do I want to play the Ant-Man? Or do I want to play the Mystique? I could Ant-Man. And then it's going to be like Blue Marvel, Mystique plus something. Hopefully we find the Valkyrie. Valkyrie is what we're looking for. Typhoid Mary. Oh, Reaper is loving this Isle of Silence. The Isle of Silence. Okay, but it has to be the Iron Man here, right? Yeah.
Oh, snap.
I'm snapping because my call is he can't get the Altar of Death, and then Valkyrie is the equalizer to be able to win at Jotunheim. Though it does give me initiative. Having initiative is a little bit dangerous. They play in.
I am Iron Man.
I love that for us. They go Taskmaster off the Typhoid Mary. Sure. We hit the Squirrel Girl. Exactly what we needed. Ping. All right. And they have initiative now. Whatever they play gets leveled. Oh, it feels good. We could just as easily play Valkyrie to the Isle of Silence, because then we'd get the Angela buff to be able to go up and over the top, but I feel like it's either one. It's either one. We'll see if he takes it. He hasn't seen that we have Valkyrie yet, so it could be a bit of a surprise. I think, there we go. Oh, so he still has not seen that we have the Valkyrie. He doesn't know what it is. Now, because we're running Bast, that's a bit of a tell, right? Also, if he's watched any of my videos over the last week, he knows that I play this deck. That would certainly give it away. But he could also be just wondering if I have Shang-Chi. He does have the Cosmo. We have not seen armor, though. Clintar. I hate that. Give me Angela. Then we can play Iceman, Ant-Man. Let Clintar do its thing. Let Murder World do its thing. And then get out there. Colossus in the Shuri deck. Is this it's specifically because of the Typhoid Mary is why he's running this adaptation? The Colossus just feels a little bit out of place. Do we think he has Sauron? I feel like if he has, he's either unlucky and has not gotten it. I hope he has Sauron. Well, Colossus also doesn't make sense with Sauron. It would make, if he had Sauron, he would probably be running Shown Ebony Maw and Lizard. So I don't think he has Sauron. He could. This is the max. I love getting the card draw. Thank you. Helped me find my key pieces. We need to get Valk up the gold, baby. Though the purple with the Rainbow Road does look pretty great. Alright, so we're going to be going up in energy cost. I guess I just Squirrel Girl. Dream Dimension gets locked up then. That feels dangerous. But what else do? I do nothing. I could play a blank Mystique. That sounds terrible. Cosmo? Okay. There's my hood. I guess I'll play Squirrel Girl now. Sure. Looking for a Valk on mid. We could also play Blue Marvel to be able to catch all these cards that we have on the board. It's not the best setup. Dream Dimension slows us down a lot because we have so many 5 costs. We want to be able to get 2 of them out. Dream Dimension means that we only get 1. Oh, he played Shuri here. Okay. And he has initiative, which is exactly what we like to see, as we recall. So it's Valkyrie here to be able to win at Clintar, and then it is Demon over here to be able to get the edge at Murder World by a hair. I mean, whatever you're doubling is not going to be able to win every lane. But I don't want to scare you off. I want the 2 cubes. Without an AoE buff, Valk isn't guaranteed to win at Clintar, but he's playing the Shuri, right? So he's going to be playing one expensive card. And he's probably feeling great because he's ahead at Murder World, ahead at Clintar, and then able to get the go-ahead at Dream Dimension by playing like the Red Skull or something, right? But it's tenuous. Also, he hasn't seen the Valkyrie yet, right? Maybe I do snap. I need the Valkyrie to come out as a kick. To grab cubes. Or have I shown it? I did. I showed it on the... I already showed it on the last game. I did show it on the last game. He knows it's here. Okay. So I probably not snapping would have been smarter. Snapping is saying that I have the Valkyrie. Muted stream when you were in an 8-cube game after spending all your points to play. Oh, man. Lucrative Fox, how's it going? Good to see you on the stream. Personally don't like the Zoo deck because one card, which is Killmonger, is more than enough to clear the board. For this this deck, I mean, I've thought about trying to bring in armor. Here's the thing. We still do okay with like the Mysterio being able to grab the buffs and what Valkyrie can do anyway. So I've done fine up against Killmongers. It does hurt. If you think that they're probably running Killmonger, then you kind of retreat. So it's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to play a deck that just retreats when you play Shuri, or do you want to play a deck that just retreats when you play Killmonger? Right now in the meta, I feel like taking the deck that beats Shuri but loses to Killmonger is the better choice, but yeah. Lucrative Fox, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you. Hope you're having a great week. And we get the Titania back for us. A little bit of a mind game there with the Titania. Okay. Titan does not help us at all. I want... Is Squirrel Girl too much, or is she just right? I think I want this, and then like a demon on Monster Metro, then I can play Blue Marvel. It's so much. Kizen, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Support for the channel really helps us out a ton, guys. I'm just gonna play the demon. Wow. Okay. Bast, how good are you? You're really good. You're able to get the +3 on the Iron Man and then the +3 on the Mystique as well. So I love that. But where do I want to play you? I could play Bast over here and almost hope that she dies. Play the Angela right here. Hey, it's Luke. Is this the Valk deck you've seen going around? It's my version of it. It's obviously perception bias, but I made the Valk deck, and then like 24 hours later, one of the bigger content creators made a Valk deck video as well. So I was like, yes, I was on the cutting edge. Remember this. Fast Mysterio is a pretty cool interaction. It's crazy. You turn Mysterio into a 2-cost 9-power card. It's so much fun. Yeah, Valk Zoo is fun. It's got gas and it's good in the meta. Oh no.
I am Iron Man.
Yep. I'll take that. Stack him. Stack up that power. Now we've got to make a press at Danger Room. It's the same with the peak. It becomes 3/2 powers. Yeah. Anything that changes the power of Mysterio in hand gets applied to the illusions. And then persists. Well, it gets applied to the clones and then persists as they become illusions as they flip back and forth. You know how it works. You're the one saying that it's cool. Yes, you know how it works. So Mysterio will be able to get the doubling and then pull the Titania, but if they play one card, I don't get it. If I play something else, I prevent it from coming over, so we're in like full mind game territory. I'm gonna not play. I'm gonna say that I get the Titania here. You just pinned Ultron in the token shop, open the next reserve, and you got Ultron? That's like the best feeling. Now you get to save your tokens, and you get to play Ultron, who is so much fun right now. Just unlocked Hela, Sigmund Phelps, that's awesome. Hela is great. Super fun, especially with MODOK, which I think you were saying that you had. All right, 3 cards. That means I do get to keep the Titania. Kill the lizard, shoot her. Shoot her. Luke Cage comes back. And then she comes back. Come on, shoot something. Shoot anything. No? Don't shoot mine. Please. If there is a god.
Iron Man.
A little salty. I guess I still would have lost, right? Because the Titania was going back. Yeah, I still would have lost, right? Is Yellow Jacket good with lockjaw? Yeah, Yellow Jacket's pretty fun. Hey, winning at life. Paid off the student loan off the day. That's incredible, man. That's the best feeling. Could have Squirrel Girl mid since they have priority. Yeah, I could have tried it. I'm gonna hold on Squirrel Girl, I think. There is no god. It's proof. It's proof. We put our fleece out there and there was no dew. It's a game. I'm incredibly interested in playing this one all the way out because I built this deck to be able to fight Shuri. And he has not shown She-Hulk, which is the way that Shuri usually gets around what I can do with this list. But basically, I'm saying it's going to be very disappointing when I lose anyway. I'll just go Iceman and see where we end up. I go 0 right into Lizard, Titania. And now they've cloned a zeroed out Titania, and they have an active 0 still ready to go. We'll definitely be able to win Onslaught Citadel. And being able to get the Iron Man on Monster Island is pretty nice as well. The question is, how much pressure do we put on like cloning bats here? Getting the Ant-Man feels good. Are we going to be able to fill Onslaught Citadel to score the Ant-Man? That would be fantastic. Maybe. I go Shuri. Alright. Who are you going to double? Who am I going to double? That's also a great question. So I can get Iron Man here. I can get Iron Man here. I don't want him cloned because I'm going to clone off the Mystique. I think I play like this. We're going to be able to play Squirrel Girl later. So it's going to be like Mystique, Ant-Man, Squirrel Girl, Hood, final turn. Which is good. We're also in the high stakes round, so things are getting pricey. There's the zeroed out Titania. We know that he runs the Luke Cage to be able to bring him back from the negative influence. Ooh, Blue Marvel and Onslaught Citadel is really good as well. If only I'd seen you earlier, I could have gotten Blue Marvel Mystique, right? Then I copy, I play, and I play the Hood. It's neg2, right? But scoring the Ant-Man is +6, so it's worth it. It's so worth it. Antonio D, thank you for the follow. Do they get a 20 Taskmaster? Yeah, they get a 20 Taskmaster. Well, they'll get a 19 Taskmaster because the Taskmaster would copy the Typhoid Mary and then be debuffed by the Typhoid Mary. This actually feels like really good for us, right? I feel like we take this one. For 4 cubes. This is gonna bust the game open. They go 0 again. Ah, because they cloned her. Oh, right.
I am Iron Man.
The cloning that's got me. Yeah, okay. I should have For some reason, I was not processing that they got it cloned. Yeah, that's what you meant. That's what they got. Round 6. Still high stakes. We're going to have to make quite the comeback now. Super flow. That probably helps them more than me, but I don't know. We have a lot of the 5 costs, as I've been saying. The hood is the lane that we want to hit with the Valk. No. Luke Cage counters my Valk. It actually has the answer. And he has it immediately. Maria. Okay. Let's go with Iceman Demon. It's hard to come back. I think so as well. Especially because I believe that Valkyrie is invalidated by the Luke Cage. Like, I don't see how I could possibly beat that then. If I had retreated in the previous match, we would have had enough health to get something rolling, I think. So I do play fast. I guess to the super flow. Gonna buff up my Mysterio, which is nice. And the Mystique, as long as I can find something. Now it's just gonna be an absolute slog. I can still hurt him by 2 points a match, but I won't be able to snap if we get an advantage. I don't know. The Luke Cage tech, man. The Luke Cage tech is so good. Superflow again? Okay. Give me Bast. Squirrel Girl, Ant-Man, Blue Marvel. 3 energy, Daily Bugle. Show me something good. Good news. Cosmo. I don't know if I want to set up Cosmo because I want lanes open for Valk, but I know that he has it. What else would I play? I would just play like Ant-Man. Yeah, sure. Well, hang on. If I do Cosmo, it would restrict where they can play Shuri, which is a big deal for them, and where they could play Zero, forcing them maybe to play the Superflow. Maybe do I need to see where they play their Cosmo, and then play it in the other lane to be able to catch them out? Let's do that. Let's try it. Pretty good opening hand. Yeah, it is a pretty good opening hand. Okay, they go straight to the Superflow. They don't care. Oh, because they give us the Titanium, then it... Sure. Danger Room. Okay, I don't mind if the hood dies. If he perishes, he perishes. I'll play Squirrel Girl over here. See where this takes us. Is this going to be your Cosmo? It is your Cosmo. Okay. So now... Oh, but they have initiative, which means their Shuri sneaks in. I can play my Cosmo and then my Demon here. I mean, Iron Man Blue Marvel is pretty good. But the Cosmo is only restricted. They can still just play the Shuri over here. We know they're full deck list now. There's the Luke Cage. Here's our card, which is the Ant-Man. So Valk is useless. We send the Titania back, which is nice. It means that if they play, we'll take. We get the Valk. Okay. Game plan is, I think it's Blue Marvel. Save Valk for potentially the only open lane. He'll Shuri on the Danger Room. Yeah, he probably will. They go Armor. They go Max. So you're saying there's a chance. With the Valk coming in, she can't die because of the armor? Gets to reset everything. Ant-Man gives us the win there. We're ahead. Sure, when they play here, they're able to take the Titania, but it's a lot of pressure all over the entire board. We're making it a game. What's their way in? Zero, Lizard. They don't have... I don't think they have enough combo pieces to be able to take it. Well... They could play... like Zero on left, steal the Titania, Typhoid Mary here, but then the Typhoid Mary is not actually zeroed out and would debuff everything. But would no, because of the Luke Cage, it wouldn't be debuffed. Teddy P3, thank you for the follow. How fitting, how fitting. I don't know, I guess he's got options, but at this point in the match and with the cubes, like, oh, okay, he didn't have it. Retreat, I was gonna say retreating didn't matter. It was just we were gonna play it to the hilt. Believe in the heart of the cards. Can we make the comeback by winning the next 3 games consecutively? Probably not. Also, I'm still waiting to see the interaction of Luke Cage and Valk. It's crazy that we're both running it, but we haven't seen it yet. Unfortunately, I can't snap. Otherwise, I probably would do that. If that's so good for us, blank Taskmaster? Yes, please, because he doesn't run Zola. We know his entire list. He does not have Zola. He just has the Taskmaster. Starlight Citadel is going to swap our location positions. So far, that doesn't matter, but we have to see what's in here first. Turn 3. Ant-Man plus something man. With the Sakaar, we're having a very thin hand. They go Luke Cage. I don't mind. Danger Room, okay. I'll play my Ant-Man. Then we'll play our Khazar. Then we'll play our Blue Marvel, and then probably play like Mystique, and then Mysterio would be nice. I would rather not test the Valk versus Luke Cage on what is the death match for us here. I believe that she would set them to 3 and then Luke Cage would let them bounce back. Unless, of course, she's buffing their cards. He would allow the cards to be buffed, but not the cards to be debuffed. Does anyone in chat have seen this before? Luke Cage versus Valkyrie? It's a very unusual competition. Yeah, they come back. That makes sense. So after all of this, when I thought I had the counter matchup, just because they bring in Luke Cage, sure, he is actually just on top of everything. Shuri actually like has no counter. Blue Marvel buffs them up. They got the Red Skull. This is where I need Iron Man. I don't get it. I mean, we might as well see it, eh? Well, the Taskmaster died. Hang on. Is there a shot if I play over here? Like, I would surrender this. We're ahead by 14. From what he's shown, he has no way to produce more than 14 points on turn 6. No. So then it's over here to Sakaar, and we have to see what we can make. Zero Mary? Yeah, it could be Zero Mary. Lose to that all over. I flip first. We'll see if he's got it. He probably has. I mean, he has to have it eventually. That's the thing of like winning consecutive matches. I can prolong it, but he has to be able to hit it at some point. So this way I don't get to see the magic. All right, bump him up. Shuri up by a point, but my hood goes big. 0 into Mary, All right. Good game, Reaper. Good game. Well played. Man, the Luke Cage tech up against my deck was what it took. Oh, sorry. We'll go back. Always fun to be able to play the viewers. And I think that I'm going to have to start playing some Shuri games myself. I have not played Shuri up to this point. That might be what we're going to be doing this Friday. All right, guys, we have been live for going on 4 hours, one of our longer streams. Thank you, everyone who came to hang out. It's been a ton of fun. We played through effectively every single iteration of Lockjaw that we could imagine, and even some counter tech as well. The VOD is going to be up immediately on YouTube if you want to scrub through and see our results with the different decks. And we're going to be back live on Friday, trying to catch that lunch break period and stream for a couple hours. Hope you guys come to join us over there. Till next time, thank you guys for watching.